probably like 2007. Like it's like Ray Rice's last year at the matter of fact.
Me and Cat went to a game.
Yeah, we saw West Virginia Army.
Yeah, so like
Durant was with us.
Yeah, Drew was with us.
Drew, what's wrong, Dan?
Oh, Navy, yeah, Navy.
Drew, why you so quiet, Dan?
Shut up.
What's going on, bro? Why you so quiet? You all right?
Listen, I got your argument out. Let's get back to the regular scheduled program.
We already told you, man, about sitting in your light, bro. You're not in your light right now.
This is like I got into a little argument. It's an argument. I got into an argument in the virtual world. We still got a show to carry on, so everybody's talking, carrying on. Oh, that's a bad pass.
You're going to get slapped on Saturday.
You're going to get the Vikings, too.
At this point, just get the soccer Brody. Oh, we all gonna chip in. We're gonna get the soccer boppers. We're gonna get 2 pairs of soccer boppers.
Try something, you go get it, bro.
I'm doing the Tom Brady. I'm deflate them motherfuckers.
We all gonna chip in. We're gonna get the soccer boppers. It's gonna be 3 1.5 rounds. OSA style soccer boppers, and y'all
on pay-per-view.
One round.
Got him.
You want to do 1 round, 5 minutes?
Got him, John. Look.
It's going to be 1 round, 5 seconds.
I
now
think
goes
so.
Frazier.
Think so.
Goes Frazier.
You got knocked the fuck out, man. Yeah, I'm in go mode. Go. Yeah, I'm in go.
All right, let's get into it, man. We have
Barry is the greatest baseball player ever.
I don't agree with that.
Of the OSA Out of Shape All-Stars.
Never in my life I've never seen anybody get walked with bases loaded.
This 24, right? Yes.
I don't even know.
Season 2, episode 24. 74 all together. The whole crew is here today. And, we got to shout out our faithful leader. Drew is in the building. Drew, how are you, son? How you feeling today?
Yo,
Andrew
sarcasm. But
Andrew Durant, the leader of everything that we do.
That shit was mad funny.
Sarcasm.
It's like, fuck all that. My name is Andrew.
He said, well, hello, I'm Andrew.
Right.
That shit, I was just watching that shit. That shit was mad funny.
Very, very sassy. But I'm back, man. We got the whole crew here. DQ here. Ed's here. Cavs here. Johnny's here. And last but not least, the leader, David Ruffin himself. Andrew Durant is in the building, man. This is going to be a fun episode. For those who watching off camera, y'all won't see it. Me and Drew just had a few words, but it's all love. It's just, brothers, how brothers be. Sometimes
you guys aren't brothers. You guys are just cool.
But, yeah, it's true. And that makes it even worse. So with that being said, you sometimes got to scrap with your brothers. Me and Drew got a scrap coming up, TBA. We'll see when it happens. But Drew's gonna knock my head off, so he says. I'm terrified.
Cool.
I'm terrified. I might have to.
We talked about it. We talked about it. He got long, lanky arms and long fingernails. I bet he don't cut.
Yeah. Yo, the only thing that I gotta watch out for is the nails. The nails is sharp as fuck. So Wolverine might scratch me a few times. But I've dealt with all types. It's all good. We'll see what happens.
I'm not gonna lie, I just picture y'all just wrestling. I don't think there's gonna be no hands. It's a tussle.
So John, you don't know how I fight. I don't wrestle. I'm not from that cloth.
I'm just saying. I just picture y'all just attempting it, and then after a while they get to a whole tug of war.
He's not coordinated enough to wrestle, so it will be no fight. Or a knockout.
Say word.
If you start killing this nigga, man.
Say word.
His long ass ET fingers, he might fall home, son.
Now, see, the only thing that's bad about that, if I start cleaning him, say word, y'all niggas will be like, damn, Dev.
Nigga, I don't gotta tell you, damn, Dev, you gonna stop, man.
Nigga, I am not condoning violence amongst us, so I will be there. I'll just hear the story.
Yeah, you gonna be there. Somebody gotta record. We need to put this on YouTube. Somebody gotta record this shit.
A steady recording, man.
Right, steady record. We need multiple angles.
Not the high school, like
where the shit falling and shit. YouTube
all those bogus World Star videos.
Shit look like you in the fight.
Shit shaking. left and right.
Right,
Like
exactly.
you,
I need everybody to have their stabilizers on their phones, everything around us. We're gonna make a circle, or the best of circle we can get Decap there. He's half a circle, so we get that there.
Damn.
And then the rest of you
Decap
guys.
lost a lot of weight. That's not fair.
It's a joke. Stop eating Cap. I know he lost the weight.
Oh, that's gone. That's gone. Get out.
Cap being half, the rest of y'all, we have a full circle. Then me and Drew can get it on with our sock and boppers.
So what we're gonna do is start with MLB. We're gonna start with the Yankees and how they feeling right now.
So first off, Drew, Kev, don't rush me, pussy. All right.
My boy Stanton just hit his 4th home run in the last 4 games, son.
Open run. We're gonna start with
now he's your man. Now he's your man.
We're gonna get into the Yankees.
Now he's your man.
Now what happened?
Don't do that.
Now he's your man.
I never had no slander against him aside from what everybody has as far as the injuries and him being inconsistent and not on the field.
Who just hit the home run?
Best ability is availability or whatever.
He just cleared a 3-run home run, bro.
Who just hit the home run?
Stanton.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie. Stanton is crazy when healthy.
He's going.
Now what's going in regards to playoff seeding? They lead the wild card
standings. We are currently leading the wild card, so we'd be playing Boston in the play-in game. That is, unless we don't want to be a little petty and potentially throw one of these games to Toronto so they can knock out Boston, because that would be some fucking petty ass Yankee shit.
Yeah, they did lose today. Boston lost already.
I understand that, but the Yankees could probably throw a game to Toronto to knock Boston out and get them. They've done it in the past.
Bro, you're saying to get Toronto?
I'm saying, to get Toronto in, so they would play Toronto.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Just be honest, and we're talking to our Yankee and sports fans right now for baseball. I think right now the easiest
to be throwing games though
in a wild card game is gonna be Boston. That's just my personal opinion.
You think the only team we can be? Oh, hi, Kira.
No, not the only team we can be. I think the best team that we have an opportunity of beating in a wild card game right now is Boston.
Right.
They've had the same ups and downs and inconsistencies we've had all season, but we're playing better than them right now.
Yeah. I mean, we did complete the sweep this past weekend. It was a blown call, they say, a controversial call where foul tip, catcher caught it, was making the transfer. But then he dropped the ball.
Yeah,
the umpire called him.
If it was a different team and they weren't playing against us, maybe I would care. But I saw that.
That was the right call. I mean, you definitely got away with that one. Obviously, that led to Judge's RBI double, and then Stanton's home run that basically solidified that game for us.
Yeah, fucking nuts, bro.
Is Cardinals still on their win streak, or did they?
And they won it right now.
Know if it broke.
No, they're still on.
Still going? What number is that now?
They're like 16,
going for 17.
Right? Yeah,
they're going for 17 tonight, and they're up 4-2 on the Brewers.
That's what's up. Do Cardinals have a playoff seeding?
I think they're fighting for a wild card spot.
No.
They should. The way the NL is they wild card spot is probably locked. But that's what they're playing for, because the Brewers got that division.
You all right, John?
Burping. I'm good.
Oh yeah, shout out to my White Sox, man.
Cardinals would be the number 2 team or the away team in that wild card playing game if the season.
Shout out to the city for clinching that playoff spot in the AL, man. Chi-Town, Southside. They did it for us, man. Coach,
are you sure you never? Like, you didn't grow up a Cubs fan and then switch to being a White Sox fan?
Probably.
I didn't watch baseball. I grew up a Sammy Sosa fan, if anything.
So, yes.
Sammy Sosa and Frank Thomas. No, because Frank Thomas was there, too. I was a big Hurt fan.
Oh, two of them. So, the answer is yes?
No, the answer is Southside.
Yeah.
But
I'm going to give you Frank Thomas because you kind of look like him. I see it.
The Big Hurt.
I'm gonna give you your White Sox.
And again, all the old baseball games I used to play with the White Sox because they had Big Hurt. But I'm not a baseball fan, so I'm not gonna even act like I'm a true fan of either side.
He gets a free subscription on Nugenics.
Again,
Not much.
Just repping the South Side, and
I might get beat up this episode, guys.
I like Jose Abreu, and I like.
That was definitely another throwback player from that era. That was definitely a Mo Vaughn fan. I know Dev was a Mo Vaughn fan.
Who?
You don't know who Mo Vaughn is? He's from that era.
No.
Played with the Mets for a little bit too. He's a big black
and he
dude.
played for the. I was about to say the T-Wolves. He played for the Twins. Black, heavy set with the beard.
Nah, I don't even know who that is, man.
I'll show you a picture.
Comes
I'm
out
pretty
of
sure you know
real
who it is
estate
when I show you the
too.
picture.
All I'm seeing is fucking Jerome Bettis as you describe him and shit. But again, like I said, shout out to the White Sox. My dad is a White Sox fan, true White Sox fan. And again, the last time they won was at 05, 06, whatever that's.
This is an older picture of him, but this is basically him. This is him a little older.
That nigga look like my daddy, but no, I don't know who that is.
Try to get him in a jersey.
That nigga look like Mark Henry or somebody and shit. But anything else going on in baseball? What else is going
fact
on?
check. Last time they did win was 2005, so you were correct, my friend. No, man. So I'll just, since we're on it, Mets are a disaster, but Yankee fans, myself included, are we afraid that we're getting too hot too quick? Here's my thing. I think we've been scratching and clawing our way back into playoff contention, only to either A, lose in the wild card game, or B, get our fucking shit kicked in by the fucking Astros.
So listen, what you
Fuck the Astros, we beating them.
Or
Listen,
Tampa. We play Tampa.
Tampa. It would be Tampa.
It would be Tampa.
Yeah. So what you're saying, I 100% hear you. But if you've been watching, which I'm sure you have, defensively, there's still woes.
Yeah,
if you're
that's what I'm
talking about offensively right now, Judge and Stanton are the hottest bats.
Cool.
And we haven't had,
But cool. But DJ was the fucking hottest bat last year, and we still fucking lost the divisional round. I'm sick and tired of making excuses for this team.
Yeah, so I'm not making excuses. What I'm saying is everybody has not gotten hot.
Yeah.
Like right now, what? How did we win the last 4 games? What's the name that won us the last 3 games? And if we win today, okay. So not everybody.
Yeah.
So if Stanton, God forbid, I'm not even gonna say it, but as long as he stays hot, and somebody else gets hot,
don't put it in the air.
We good.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think it's too early to get hot. Get hot now. Let that shit burn till it burns out. And if
let that mentally sink in with the teams we got to go in to play.
Like if that shit burns out after the World Series, I'm fine with that. But let that shit burn.
And like I told you, we're gonna have the best closer going into those games. Oh, and another thing for you fans, Brendan White is gonna get back on the pod with us very soon. He's home.
Hey, let's go.
Minor league series has officially been finished. He broke it down for me as far as like a starter, whether he's coming back in a starting rotation or not.
Let's
so
go.
Where Sevy is at right now for us, for the first 3 games that he plays for any pitcher that's coming back, their goal is to get to 15 pitches. Mm-hmm. So him coming in as a reliever works perfectly. After that, it's 30 to 35 pitches. And then after that, they push between the 40 and 70 range.
Yeah, which could definitely help in those, we only get 3 starters going and during the fought out divisional game.
And that's just a jewel in a gym that came from
the horse
Brendan White. I saw Brendan.
Shout out Brendan White.
I see him the first night after Sevy's first game.
That's the first OSA guest. Yeah, that was the first guest on the OSA.
And again, that was one of our better episodes and shit, because real cool dude and shit. And like to get that insight from him in the beginning, and now he's completed a whole season. So
I'm working on getting y'all all signed cards from his first season. And
that'd be dope. That'd be dope. When we spoke to him, he just got drafted. Then the pandemic hit. Right. No, when we interviewed him, the pandemic already hit. He was drafted.
Right. Yeah, it was
already done. Already hit.
But there was no minor league baseball. That's what it was.
It wasn't. Right. There was no canceled the minor league season.
Yeah, they canceled that. That's why I was trying to break it down. Yeah. So there was no minor league season. So he basically missed out on a rookie season. But now he had his rookie minor league season. this year. So it'll be a different, you know what I'm trying to say? It'll be a different perspective because he got that season under his belt.
Right, he's actually playing in the pros now, so that's gonna be dope. Whenever we can get that set up, that's gonna be fire. But again,
I'll try and shoot for next week. I know he's in Florida right now for some shit.
Yeah, just whenever he can. But again, like you were saying, I don't think it's bad that the Yankees are getting hot at the end, especially them being a wild card team. Like if they were like at the top of the division where it was gonna be some break, and then they get hot, and then they take a break, and then like they cool off. But now that they're in the fucking wild card, they just go in smoking like straight to the wild card, and then
it's not
keep the hot streak going.
Officially over though. That's the
but
thing,
I'm saying I'm saying with the momentum in their on their side. Hey, you got to be positive, bro.
I don't know, bro. I've seen this movie before, man. I've seen this show. You know what I mean? Like, I know how it's gonna end. Like, you know what I mean?
All I've been consistently saying, like, to anybody that gives me a hard time at work, or I see any Yankee fans, they come in like whatever. I'm like, yo, one game at a time. Literally, that's how I'm going at it. I'm like, one game at a time.
Hey, guess what? That's how you do things.
No.
I don't like that cliche.
It's a mindset right now. That's where I'm at.
You know how I live my life? One day at a time, because it's literally the only way you can. You can't live 3 days at a time.
No.
You know how I live my life?
You can mentally.
A mile at a time.
Oh, okay. And you love family, right?
More cliches.
I love family. I look at all y'all as family. But
I think cliche is something that we need.
Cool
year, man.
All right. I don't know, man.
If that's the cliche that the team is riding with right now, then I'm okay with that, man. One game at a time, bro.
True.
Why are you saying Drew to me?
No, it said true.
True. Yo, not everything's
true.
About you. Damn, son.
Drew sound exactly similar. So
my man's on his defense, so we gotta we had fireworks, so my man's on defense right now. So let my man Drew ride.
I'm cool, bro. That's totally fine.
Yo, and
I'm not saying not fine. I'm just saying let my man's. I'm just saying that I'm telling them to let you ride.
Man, John, stop being such a fucking.
What am I? What?
Stop being Switzerland, John.
Switzerland, bro.
Who's got that playing in the background? DQ? Is that you?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was definitely him. Definitely him. Always him. Were you fucking watching fucking anime on your phone, dog?
Oh no, I was watching this video of this dog at a facial
hilarious.
Paralysis.
Watching TikTok.
How about you watch our faces?
I was paying attention.
You know what's crazy? On a quick sidebar though, while we in the midst of this little whatever this is, DQ and I need y'all Pokemon Go ID numbers.
Oh my God, here we go.
As friends.
You've been saying that.
Right,
yeah, they don't send it to me. Like they have to
I'll send it to you later. I got
why y'all playing John like he's some other nigga and shit? Like, yeah, y'all don't want him to have y'all Pokemon information.
Nah, we just cool. That's the problem. John's not my brother. You know
that's what it is.
Yeah, we just cool, dog.
We just cool.
Cool. He ain't my brother. I mean, I got 5 brothers. Why I need more?
Right, I got you.
You know what I mean? We just cool, yo.
So DQ, Mets fan, what's going on with the Mets? What's the Mets? What's happening with them?
Yo, the Mets suck. Sorry, DQ.
So bad.
Niggas on vacation.
It's over for the Mets?
Yep.
No postseason?
Yo, what the fuck happened? They was on top. And they legit 9 games in the 500.
It's what they do every fucking year. And then every year, DQ, yourself included, was talking hella shit. Talking about, we're the best team in baseball. We got Lindor.
What happened? Our best pitcher got injured. So what he wants to do?
Oh boy, here we fucking go. Look, listen, injuries is part of it. You know what I mean? Maybe build a better roster.
All I know is that game that I went to mentally and physically killed me, bro.
Yeah,
y'all
it's
niggas
tough,
beat
man.
us just for me mentally to know y'all not gonna make it to the playoffs.
Yo, the Met fans was going crazy that day. I went to the Yankee game, Yankee versus Mets game. They was talking that shit.
Yo, but like I quoted, and I told y'all,
they get it once a year.
Several Mets fans on the way out of that stadium was like, "Yo, that was our World Series We
Yeah.
did it.
Niggas
I'm
always
walking mad quiet out the
Sad, bro.
stadium.
One thing
like,
I'll
yo,
say is,
Yeah, it's sad.
you would never thought that shit was Yankee Stadium. You thought you was in City Field. That's how crazy it was in Yankee Stadium that day. It was the Mets dominated the whole
you went
chain.
you went that Saturday, right?
That's how it usually goes.
I went
like,
to the second game of the doubleheader that Sunday that we only one we won. And you was right. Yo, that stadium was rocking. And it was a lot of Mets fans.
Yeah, especially when they was
man.
clapping the Yankees, the Met fans was letting it be known.
My first ever Subway Series game was in 2006, right? And so, with my mom and her boyfriend at the time, and my mom. So we bought some tickets from someone who's outside, but our seats went together. So mom was like all the way on the third base side, on first base side, but I was like in the outfield. But I was fine with that, right? So. Like we were winning like 5-3. So I'm like, okay, we can leave early to avoid traffic because the parking in that area like it's really fucked up. So I never got home that night. So think it'd be good. I get home. These niggas lost 8-5. I'm like, what the fuck happened? It was the 8th inning when I left.
It's the classic. It's the classic trope. That dude posted that video too.
Hilarious. The second time I went was 2017, I think. And bro. This I don't know how this couple did this, but they bought that was like the last row at the top of the stadium. But this couple had a wedding, and they bought the tickets for that entire section. So everyone in that section was their wedding guest. And they thought that the girl I went with was their guest too because there were so many people there, right?
So you wedding crashed the Yankee game?
Huh?
You wedding crashed the game?
Not technically.
That's pretty fire.
They was with us. We wasn't with them, but they assumed that we were because everyone was just there because they bought the entire section in the top on right hand corner in the outfield, right? So like that these two guys got into a fight, and this one dude like he literally was like the second last row I was in. This nigga fell forward like 5 fucking rows.
Nah, I seen that shit happen at a game before too, but in the old stadium.
And then
no.
There were these tourists next to me.
Yeah,
so
John,
like
I think I know where you're going, John.
Oh, I said, y'all joking about this, but a mother and her child died.
Yeah, what was that, Petco, right?
Yeah, Petco Park. She fell.
Really? Yeah. So there's another one too. They might be St. Louis.
Third story, like 3 levels high.
And like it's
yeah, she fell over the railing.
There's another stadium where a dad had fell and there's a statue of him in one of the stands. Things in St. Louis, I think. But
but I'm saying we're saying this shit happened like 3 days ago. Like
the one I just happened.
Yeah, this happened like 3-4 days ago.
Yeah.
The media ain't trying to report that shit.
Yo, because I ain't saying nothing about that.
The mother and the daughter. Well,
at what stadium?
Her child died. I don't know if it was the son or the daughter.
I think it was her 2-year-old son, if off the top of my head.
She was 40.
What stadium was it?
The kid was like 2 or 3.
They're trying to catch a ball or something?
Let me see.
He probably dropped them.
On everything. I hate when people do that. Like, they was like throwing t-shirts in the crowd, t-shirt gun.
She lost her balance after jumping on the bench with her kid. That's what they're reporting.
On the bench?
Yeah, so I guess she was like jumping up onto the, to climb up on the bench. And
so she was by the railing and tried to jump on the bench.
A witness felt.
Nah, I keep.
All right, I'll just read the report.
I've sat in the front row like at stadiums, and bro, like it's not like if a ball comes to me, it's not worth me jumping like forward. Unless I gotta go backwards by myself.
You're not going leaning over.
In 2014, right?
It doesn't look like it was during the game. This was before the game. So the woman lost her balance after jumping onto the bench. Again, I'm assuming, if it's benches, like, you fucking, whatever. You've been in bleachers. So she was by the railing. This was before the game, prior to the Padres and the Braves. They were pronounced dead shortly after 4 p.m.
No, it's crazy. She almost fell. The eyewitness said it was a man with his kid that's seen her before it happened. He said that she did it and almost fell the first time. He told her something like, "Oh my gosh, she almost fell."
What was she trying to do?
Catch like home, like
yeah. Who knows?
I don't know what she was trying to do. She did it again, and when she did it again, she fell.
Like this, like no cap. Like this, I was at a game in 2014. They're throwing t-shirts into the crowd, right? I'm standing up just to like wave at the camera and stuff. but the t-shirt comes like 4 feet from my hand, but the white dude next to me literally jumps into me trying to catch some shit he's not even near. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? I almost fucking fell over the thing. Like, he literally like was like jumping into me. Like, for what? You're not even close to the fucking t-shirt. What are you doing?
Yeah, OD. Now, well, condolences to that family. That shit's crazy. Nobody want to see a kid. Nobody want to see any loss of life. So, condolences to everybody that affects.
Yeah, man.
That was going on in baseball.
No, man. I'm just ready for these fucking playoffs to start so we can just get it over with. Because at this point, it's like,
let's see what happens.
Quick thing, I think
Dr. Scrooge.
There was an out. I think this is the benches she was the benches she was jumping
Mr.
on.
Scrooge.
If y'all can see, it's not even like.
The fuck
that's
is
a
what
Scrooge
is she doing?
Yeah, I don't know. But y'all see the benches,
I don't know, man.
All right, we're gonna that shit crazy. We'll move on from that. NBA briefly, we see that it's media day for the NBA. A lot going on and shit. The biggest thing in
Who cares?
in the NBA though is what's been going on with COVID. And New York City has, has
I
now
thought you were
made
gonna talk
these
about that
mandates.
Laker picture.
That Laker picture is beautiful.
Yeah, that's cool too. But I'm just talking about, New York
COVID.
State is making their mandates in regards to working and not being vaccinated. It seems like, and then when it comes to the NBA, the two biggest face of non-vax is Wiggins and Kyrie Irving.
Kyrie Irving, I mean,
is Kyrie where he plays in New York or?
Kyrie's
he's in New York as well as Andrew Wiggins is in Golden State. So these are the two places that you can't play if you're unvaxxed.
So are they both aware that they played respectively New York and San Francisco?
I think they
are aware.
Wiggins was denied a religious exemption.
Right. So Wiggins applied
so
for.
So Kyrie about to convert.
He says keeping his status private, so we won't know if he is or not. But
Kyrie's going to convert to whatever Wiggins got off with.
Well, Wiggins didn't get it off. He tried to say.
Yeah, Wiggins didn't get. They
tried to apply.
They denied religious exemption.
Oh damn.
Yeah, he applied for a religious exemption, but they denied it. The NBA, for what reason we don't know. But Wiggins is saying he's standing on his stance in regards to not being vaxxed. The media's telling him like, "Hey, you're gonna lose a lot of money." He like, "Yeah, those my pockets. That's not for y'all to worry about." But again, at this moment, I am not getting vaxxed. Kyrie is very, very private with his answers. He's not saying much. It's just like all he asks for is privacy.
Yeah.
But a lot of teams are looking good. You know what I'm saying? We see the new Lakers. We see the new Bulls. We see the new Heat. How they looking? A lot of new faces around the league. Who are you guys most excited? Because the NBA season is starting real soon. We in fucking September.
I can't believe it.
September's over. NBA season is right around the block.
It's November, right?
Most, other than Johnny and the Lakers, who else are you guys excited to see? New faces, new teams coming into this upcoming NBA season. Drew, go ahead, tell us.
All right, Kyle Lowry on the Miami Heat. That's
another fan.
Drew Holiday, bro.
No, me to ask another fan. God damn,
that's a Drew Holiday, bro.
But Johnny, you was eating
Drew Holiday.
You said a heart emojis in the group and shit. So
Drew, who would you say is the other team you're most excited for?
Are you talking about what John said?
No. I'm just saying. You're excited for your Miami Heat. Are you also excited for your Lakers?
I'm excited for LeBron's team, yeah.
Yo, talk about. Yo, what's that, Rock? Right.
Excited for LeBron's team.
What other team you excited for? My man said. Paul said, Dick.
I literally did not even. I literally was not paying attention when you said that.
Drew is not in Drew form today. We apologize.
I
literally was not paying attention to what Ed said.
I'll say another team I'm excited to see besides.
So other than y'all teams, because I am excited to see what the
I'm excited to see the Bulls though.
That's one of the
Bulls
teams.
got a lot of pieces. DQ, what about yourself? Who are you excited to see with their new teams this upcoming season?
Besides the Knicks, I would definitely say the Bulls.
Yeah.
I want to see how that's going to work with Alonso at the point guard.
I think they're gonna make noise,
high flyers.
And this a make or break year for Zach LaVine. You know, this that money year. I'm going this one. This when LeBron started doing this. Yeah.
You already got the.
But they got definite pieces around him like that. DeMar DeRozan, Vucevic.
You already got the $200 million deal, so you got to get the contract.
Yeah, if you wait till you see a Bulls Lakers game, if you see LeBron doing this, then you know what time it is. LeBron like, bro, fuck your Bulls, man. They better come to LA.
They don't got enough money.
They'll make it work.
The one team I'm excited. I like the new Bulls team. I'm gonna be interested to watch their game. I like the new additions to the Knicks. I'll be watching those games. The Knicks.
Watching the Knicks.
I like those pieces, but the main team that I'm looking forward to this NBA season is the Warriors.
Yeah, same. I was about to say that. I was waiting for somebody to say it.
Klay Thompson.
I mean, if Klay Thompson comes in and plays healthy throughout the whole season, then yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We're going to try to find out if this Golden State team is done making excuses and that they're
out for
actually
two.
be.
I better be ready, nigga.
I'm pretty sure Klay's more than ready. He just got to get that NBA game.
He better be ready. He just what did he had ACL last time?
Yeah, it's like bet not getting injured. Of course he.
No, it was an ACL. Then it was an Achilles.
No, I think it was Achilles then ACL.
No. The ACL was in the finals. It was ACL in the finals. Remember, he went for the dunk, and I don't remember who jumped with him. He fucked his ACL up when he went for the dunk and came down. Okay. And then he was doing a off team practice coming back from the ACL injury for the beginning of next season, and that's when he blew his Achilles out.
All right, but this year it's not gonna be like it's gonna have to take another year for him to get fully right, for him to be that Klay that he was before he got injured.
That shot gonna be there regardless.
He might come back like KD did.
Nah. Come back like KD. I mean, you put a little bit too much pressure on him.
Play the spot up shooter
like that.
No,
he doesn't have to do much.
KD came back.
No, because they use him on defense too. Like
it'd one
of the main stoppers.
It'd be really cool if one person got their take.
I'm saying on offense, it would be a much easier to put him on offense. Because what he does is run around the court and he spots up for three. So it's like. As if Curry's killing, you gotta check Curry, you gotta double Curry. Mm-hmm. It's gonna open it up for Klay. And if Klay, the sniper, I know he's still gonna be when he returns. Hits is it's gonna be a great addition for the Warriors.
Bro, so at the end of the day, I'm disappointed in y'all that y'all ain't say this, especially DQ. But Kemba coming back, man.
I mentioned
they said the Knicks already.
Accept your team.
Yeah, Dev question.
Accept your team.
Dev reshaped the question, and I said I'm interested to see how the Bulls is gonna play. I'm interested to see how the Knicks is gonna play. But I said the team I'm more interested in is the Warriors.
The Warriors, yeah. Let's see what's going on with this team.
Now, real question. Speaking for the Knicks fans, y'all all New Yorkers or whatever. Again, KD came back, killed. We're coming into a fresh season with possibly Kyrie, we'll see. But James Harden from the beginning, Blake Griffin from the beginning. Is it safe to say that the Nets have taken over New York?
No.
Hell no.
Oh. Listen, just go to a Nets game. Honestly, go to a Nets game. You're from New York, you ride with Brooklyn. Go to a Knicks-Nets game in Brooklyn and let me know who's louder.
Yo, John Ed, this how you see if Sevy's really ready. This at bat right here.
Yeah. But
so what?
No.
All right. So guys,
there's definitely more hype around the Knicks.
So is that okay? Knicks got the hype, but if Nets
the Nets can win like 4 championships and they still won't be as
right. So that's what I'm about to say.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
If the Nets,
I think 4 championships kind of hyperbole.
No, I'm saying no.
It doesn't matter.
Say like if the Nets, say Nets take the next 2, would they win Do they
No.
win?
It's kind of hard. I think if they take the next two, they might be. They might be if they take the next two.
No, you'll get
if
a
they
lot.
take
Look,
the next two
Dev,
chips.
Dev, to help you out, you'll get TikToks and fucking Franks and Beans like Drew to say that, and maybe
Oh
people
my
that
God,
are
for real,
bandwagoners to say that.
Be
They're gonna
honest.
former
Be
Knicks fans
honest,
that were
Ed.
upset. I'm being dead honest. I'm being dead honest. Listen, it doesn't matter if the Mets can go on a historic run and win fucking 13 championships in a fucking row, and they still won't be the number one team in New York. It'd still be the New York Yankees. The fucking Jets can go on a fucking crazy run and win it, but this is still a giant state. No matter what, predominantly teams are focused on. Listen, what the Knicks have that the Nets don't is that they're in Madison Square Garden. That tourists go there. No tourists go to fucking Barclays.
Right.
You don't get tourists go, oh, let's go to Barclays Center. No, they all go to Madison.
So
it's
MSG.
up.
It's MSG that lures the people, not the Knicks.
Can we cut this? Can we cut this? Can we cut this part? Oh, no. Or let's go to the state of the New York Knicks.
No, we
nobody's gonna go.
Put that in. What the hell are you cutting that for?
It's tourism, but it's also like think about people in Harlem. Think about people.
But I'm saying, is it the Knicks or is it MSG?
MSG.
No, it's a little bit of both because you grow up wanting every kid that plays basketball in New York, whether you grow up in fucking Brooklyn, Harlem, fucking Queens, Staten Island, whatever, you all want to play at the Garden, right? It's all about the Garden. So therefore, you become a Knicks fan. You want to, I want to play for the Knicks. I'm going to do this. I'm from New York. Brooklyn's been here for a while, but Brooklyn just got here. Like the fans that are there are bandwagon fans and fans that are from. The only people that are allowed to be and are excused to leave the Knicks to go to the Nets are people that were born in Brooklyn. Like, yo, fuck it, they're in my fucking city now. They're in my borough. It is what it is. But like for people to be like, yo, I've been a Nets fan since fucking the J Kidd days, bullshit. No,
but you might have those. Aren't the New Jersey fans allowed to migrate to Brooklyn? It's the same Nets.
That's the same thing.
New Jersey fans are allowed to migrate.
That, but the New Jersey, those fans are in New Jersey. They're not fucking crossing the bridge.
They don't live here. Team, so therefore they're still gonna follow that team.
Yeah. Really? Yeah. Fans in Jersey ain't gonna cross the bridge to Brooklyn? That's what you should say.
So you mean to tell me that if somebody was a diehard Nets fan was chilling in his house in Paterson, New Jersey. Hear me out. This is what you're trying to say to me.
I'm right.
Oh, I got a nice house in let's call it Clifton, right? It's a little nicer over there, right? I'm chilling in Edgewater. I got a beautiful fucking backyard and everything. You know what? Fuck it. The Nets move to Brooklyn. I'm moving to Brooklyn. You telling me that they're moving to Brooklyn?
I'm not saying move to actually New York. I'm saying go see the game.
See their team, but why would you? Why would you sit in traffic?
See the game though.
Why would you sit in traffic? Ain't nobody want to cross that bridge. Listen, I'm a Jet fan. I don't like going to New Jersey to go watch them fucking play.
But we do though. Giants and Jets fans both cross the bridge to see the Giants and Jets.
In a 17-game season, you watch maybe one or two games.
But you make it seem like, okay, the Nets are here in New York, so a New Yorker can have stake on the Nets.
New York and Jersey are right next to each other, bro.
The only New Yorkers that can have stake on the Brooklyn Nets are from Brooklyn. That's it. They're all Knicks fans. They're either Knicks fans. Everyone grows up Knicks fans, or they be like Johnny and they became like Bulls fans, Laker fans, whatever. Because the Knicks sucks.
The New Jersey Nets been here.
No, they have not been here. They've been here for a couple. They just got here.
They just moved.
Drew, all
right, ready? Quick math, Drew. Quick math. How long has the NBA been? How long has the NBA been a conference?
1940.
Been a conference.
Like how long has it existed?
75 years.
Since the 60s.
75 years.
This is 75
years. We're gonna call it 75 years. How long has the Brooklyn Nets been in New York?
Brooklyn Nets been since 2011.
Okay, you see how significantly small that is compared to the 75 years of the New York Knicks?
No, I'm saying the New Jersey Nets. That was New Jersey. They can.
He's saying how long has the Brooklyn Nets been in New York?
How long have they been in New York was the question.
Yeah, was it 2011? So 10 years.
Okay, so you're comparing 75 years of fandom to 11 years.
What is having 11? They became Brooklyn Nets in like 2013.
So there you go, even less.
2012.
If it was 11, your dumbass can't count.
I didn't
years.
2012.
I was off by a year. My bad.
Nah, I'm talking shit to Ed.
All right, so you get that right?
So okay,
75
but how
years
many?
of
But how
Knicks
many? How many? How many
No,
championships do the Knicks have?
2.
3,
So
4?
that
I don't even know.
so if they got 2, the Nets come in and get 2,
Okay,
and
I'm
then
saying New Jersey.
but again,
Nets
those aren't loyal
Brooklyn
fans.
Nets
Those are
bro.
bandwagon fans.
New Jersey
but
Nets.
I'm talking
No,
about
but
the
yeah,
Knicks on
that's
New York because I'm
but-
saying like okay, Knicks been here since
forever.
ABA, NBA, all that good shit. So they
Uh-huh.
only got two championships. Nets come, they've been here 10 years, not even the whole 10, close to 10. They get 2, and with KD, Kyrie, it's possible they can get more. So if they say they get 3 in the next fucking 6 years, don't that get them some claim to New York when New York only did?
They can try, but they'll always there are going to be Knicks fans that are going to have resentment for them and be like, "Oh, fuck you."
Yeah,
Of course, they won't be
I'm not gonna
bandwagon.
lie.
They
I
will be
totally agree
bandwagon.
with that.
Realistically,
Majority
as-
will still be Knicks fans.
No, but realistically, true New Yorkers,
Mm-hmm.
90% of true New Yorkers is Knicks
Are
fans.
delusional.
Thank you,
Are
John.
delusional.
Thank you.
You know what I'm
Thank
trying
you,
to say?
John.
Like,
No, but yeah.
Are
like, even
delusional.
if the Nets win, I'm telling you, a lot of the real true Knicks fans is gonna look at that team and look how it was assembled. They're not gonna really
Brooklyn Nets
respect
fans are
that
New
team.
Jersey
Like
fans.
in our city, I root for them. They New York. They like, you know what I'm trying to say? If they win, New York.
It's a win for New York. Yeah.
Yeah,
they'll claim
but there
it.
still won't
But
be.
the real, the true Knicks, I don't think the Nets have any real true New Yorker fans.
Thank you. That's
Like
the
New
whole
York
point I was trying to
fans,
make.
Real
like
true
New York
Jersey
fans, though?
fans though.
Unless
Might
you
be a
get
select-
Jersey people don't live in New York. True.
No one trying to say
You
it
don't
might be a
have
select
to.
few.
Like you don't have to though.
No one trying to say it
But
might be a
the
select
question
few
that he's
that's
posing,
true
Drew,
Net fans.
is that
I'm not
will
gonna
this
front.
conquer New York? They live in New Jersey. They already have New Jersey. Who cares? Let them have New Jersey. They can have it. I don't give a fuck. No one does.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of New Jersey fans that's Brooklyn Net fans because it carried over. That's to them. They feel like that's still their team, even though it's in Brooklyn. That's their team. So that's what I'm trying to say. Like, so I don't think the Nets really have any true New York fans. It's and if they do, it's like a very slim number compared to what the Knicks have.
small margin.
Because even when the Knicks is bad, the Garden still sells out, and Garden is one of the most expensive arenas to go get tickets. And people sell out to watch the Knicks get blown out.
Nah, I tried to get Bulls Knicks tickets, and I'm like, yo, I'm not paying
Them
for this
shit's
weak-ass
go be
game.
sky high price.
And they both trash at the time. I'm not paying.
Yeah, like,
but I'm not doing
for
it.
some damn
But
nosebleed seats.
anything else in the NBA? So we can move on to NFL recap. Anything else going on in sports?
Well, not NBA. ESPN had their list.
Oh, their top 10.
They did the top 100 NBA players, and one of the more controversial ones is where they placed Luka in the top 5.
He is top 5.
So the
top 5 today.
Is Luka top 5?
I can't jack that.
I think
Who
Luka
was
and
that?
they put Luka ahead of Curry.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Luka ain't top 5 yet.
All around game, Luka's pretty elite.
I think Luka is definitely elite, but I think Luka
that's not fair though.
one of the more marketable players.
He's still rising.
I mean, is it based off like
I
what
think it's
they're
based
going to
off
see
of what
next
happened last
season is?
season. Yeah, that's definitely what that is.
I
It's
think
based
it's
off of
more
last
like
season.
based on what they're gonna do this season. Power rankings,
perspective and potential. So they had but they had Giannis at number 3. LeBron
Who's number 2 and number 1?
KD number 1.
KD number 1. LeBron number 2. Giannis
3.
Number 3.
Luka 4. Curry 5.
Can I tell you guys what that list is?
Curry 5.
Can I tell you what that list is?
What's that list?
There ain't nothing else they can think about or talk about. So let's just make it a little controversy, a little clickbaity.
I feel like at this point, ESPN does that purposely now because ESPN has had
Of
some
course, why wouldn't it?
history with some
and that shit either
bizarre, bizarre.
I really want to know what is like based off of
Give Stephen A. something to fucking yell at, just be like, you think
Mario Chalmers?
You telling me that Luka Doncic is better than Stephen Curry? Yeah.
You must be on the Wiz.
I'm not gonna.
But yeah,
I've been covering basketball. I've been covering basketball for 25 years. I started this in 1997 in my cousin's garage, and I got a small job in Philadelphia. You mean to tell me? You mean to tell me? Fucking.
Even that guy though. Anything else in sports before we get into NFL? Anything
I think
else
we
going
covered.
on
We
in
did
sports?
baseball and we did football.
We
did baseball, basketball.
DQ, The New Day.
Oh, hockey started
on Netflix.
Yeah.
With the
Oh,
other
season
shows.
starts
hockey
on
did
12.
start.
Here's October 5th. Yeah, can't wait to see that.
Okay, so
Interactive too. It's pretty dope.
Right. Halloween is coming up. New
That
Day.
interactive
Undertaker.
like they do.
Yeah,
What
so
was that?
Netflix, a lot of the shows now, like they got a new Carmen Sandiego. You can determine what happens. So it's one of those type of things like pick this or pick
interactive.
that.
Like when they did
Interactive,
Blacklist, the Black
Yo,
Boots
I've
movie.
seen some adult films that way, and those are pretty interesting.
There's no films like that.
Oh yeah, it's pretty fun.
Right,
If you haven't done
that's
it yet,
crazy.
please.
That's
Highly
funny
recommend.
as hell. That's funny as hell. I never seen nothing like that.
If
but,
it were interactive, everyone would skip the entire meat and potatoes of the movie.
Because again, I usually done in the first 15 seconds, so I ain't watching it. So it's pretty much over, and I feel disgusted of myself after. Like, yo.
Oh, of course. We are talking about like rated R films, right?
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. The Matrix series.
It's
new Matrix
quite an
coming too.
experience.
Yeah. But yeah, so New Day, Halloween movie coming. So WWE, that's sports.
Dream the Undertaker.
Anything else? Oh, WNBA playoffs taking place right now. Chicago Sky is playing Connecticut Sun right now.
Fucking the Liberty choke, yo.
Liberty, that was a great game though.
That was a great game,
really
though.
good game.
That
Really
last
good
second
game.
shot was crazy though.
It looked like the Aces gonna take it again, but because they just smoking everybody. But it's gonna be between the Aces and Diane and them.
They need to expand the
Mercury?
league, let the girls
the Mercury.
you go one and done, add like 4 more teams, bring back the Comets, you be straight. Then they can make all the money they want to make.
Well, they
also lower them to 9.5.
In the first round, they do one and done.
Yeah, that's what I hated. It should them should just be 3 games.
Yeah, they've been talking about bringing that back, but I actually like the one and done. I wish they did that in the NBA. That it'd be a lot more entertaining.
I
Playoffs.
don't want one and done in the playoffs. That would be too.
For one season.
Nah, that wouldn't do it.
I don't want it forever, but just give me one season where
y'all want NCAA? Y'all want NCAA style?
I can't do it.
Right, exactly.
Not NCAA.
Exactly. Tournament style.
For the playoffs?
Just 1 year. Just give me 1 year like that.
I ain't jacking
Just-
that.
I'm just
That
saying,
is not gonna be no
just for
good
one.
basketball.
Just for one season. Just give me one and
A
done.
one and done playoff spot, like for a technical wild card spot. Yeah, I mean, it taking this last year in the bubble. Remember?
Well, even the play-in is kind of one and done, but
Yeah.
I'm saying whole playoffs. 1-8, one and done. Do that. just
one game
season.
series all around.
Yeah, just all around, just the whole.
What they
playoffs.
need to do is just cancel the conferences, make it just 1 through 16. That's what they need.
Though. Would be even.
Exactly. Do that. The top 16, boom, one and done. We be good.
Forget the
but
one and done.
madness.
7-game series.
All right, but we're gonna move on from basketball talk. We're gonna get into the NFL. Week 3 of the NFL just ended. We have just before we get into our picks, how week 3 ended. Eddie's on top of week 3, tied with me at the top. Who else was tied with us? I think somebody else was tied with us.
I want to say it was Drew.
Me.
Unfortunately, look at him.
Say unfortunately, I know how to pick the right games.
Yeah,
You
too
gotta
bad
pick
you
the
didn't
right
win the
game.
money this week. Yeah,
That's because you came out of nowhere. Seattle totally screwed me. Seattle
screwed you.
You came out of nowhere winning that Seattle game when you won.
I talk on this podcast,
game.
Drew. I talk on this podcast every week about how Seattle is sus and Russell Wilson is Russell Wilson and how bad they are. And yet you don't listen to me, and you went ahead and decided to pick against them.
What I hate about myself is I've lost every week, but I won every week in the OSA.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Because y'all do too much. Just pick.
And I lost.
Just
I
pick
lost
the
every
same
pick.
picks.
Yeah, Every time.
I've been telling you that shit since last year. Y'all think too hard. All I do is pick one game and I tweak it. If I picked in the OSA, I pick one game that I picked in the OSA pool. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna pick one of these games, and I'm not gonna pick the same in the money pool. Yeah, I really pick the OSA shit and then go to the pool and pick the whole opposite.
I don't do that anymore. I used to do that.
Nah, like I did win. No, I did win last week, John. So it made me.
No, so what I do when we do the OSA, it really don't be any thought to it. It just be picking. Like, okay.
Yeah, sometimes it does be like that.
But so then when we get to the money pool, then that's when the thought come in. That's when I'm looking at the injury reports. That's what I'm thinking, like matchups. I'm matching defenses, and I'm like, nah, they gonna get this one. And sure enough, I lost 3 weeks in a row, and I go over to the OSA, and I look like, oh, you at the top of the OSA, but
I was supposed to win one of those weeks. I was in contention for week 1, and I think
week 1 I was in the contention.
I was in contention week 1, and then week 2 I think I lost to Tiff.
Yeah, I never pay attention week 1. Week 1's stupid.
Tiff,
week 1 is basically
week 1. Tiff won week 1. I won week 2.
Tiff won the first week.
So yeah, week 1 I was in contention all those weeks actually.
All right,
except
cool.
This week.
All right,
I fucked up this week.
That's fine. We haven't done our pick'ems yet, so
let's get to the recap first of week 3. Eddie, kick us off.
All right, cool. Starting in Thursday, we got Panthers Texans. Miserable game for some, even more so for the other. Are the Panthers the worst 3-0 team to ever be 3-0?
I don't know. I can't.
You're saying like they're lucky?
Yeah,
I'm just saying. Their level of competition. So week 1 they played the Jets. Week 2 they played
the Saints.
The Saints, who were figuring things out. And week 3 they played the Texans.
Yeah, I would say they're kind of lucky.
Quick sidebar: week 1 and week 2, I lost. It came down to the last game for me, and I lost. So I lost by 1. So I was in contention. In the money pool.
Yeah. So Christian McCaffrey goes down in this game pretty early too, first quarter. Looks like hamstring. Don't know if he'll be back. Sam Darnold.
That's the treasure right there. Is Christian McCaffrey. They not gonna win nothing without him.
Shout out to my boy Sammy. Fucking love him. Obviously, I hated him week 1, but week 2, week 3, and for the rest of his career until he plays us, man, good for you. Sammy throws 300 yards and rushes in for 2 touchdowns with no Christian McCaffrey. And Robbie Anderson.
Who got him? Yeah, I'm
1 catch, 8 yards. Not good. Wow. But DJ Moore absolutely fucking cooked this team. 126 yards on 8 receptions. On the other side of things, Davis Mills, rookie quarterback, tried his best on a bad team. 168 yards and a touchdown. That touchdown going to who caught that? Was it Brandon Cooks? No, it was
Wait a minute. Wait, who had
it was their tight end, Anthony Miller.
Tyrod got hurt again, right?
Yeah.
Tyrod Davis Mills.
Tyrod getting hurt again is just violation.
Oh no, he had 36.
Yo, what stuff? Yo.
Oh, and also, we talking football. Quick shout out. I beat the two guys I want to beat. They were talking all the shit in the chat. Can't see me.
Who is that?
Conquer their ass in fantasy football.
Shut up, John.
I was talking about shit to Dad, and they want to jump in. Had nothing to do with him. Had nothing to do with Ed. He want to jump in, give his 2 cents in. So I had to tap Ed too.
Hey, John.
So I have to shout it out. Just
John. Remember how DQ was talking hella shit at the beginning of the season when the Mets were on a tear?
Oh, no. Listen, I'm not talking about winning anything. I said I beat.
Let Johnny talk his shit.
Keep that.
No matter what you say, that's the facts. I could lose every game. I beat you and I beat Dad. So it doesn't matter what you're gonna say.
I don't talk. I mean,
okay. Doesn't matter what you're gonna say.
I'll see you.
Tiff cooked me this week too.
She definitely just did, nigga.
Tim cooked my ass. My team played trash.
He hit me. She said, "You see me, Kev?"
Steph is garbage, bro.
I ain't see me saying nothing in the group. I was like, "Yeah, Tiff over here smoking my ass."
I played Tiff this week, so I see how that goes.
All right. Next up, one of the first upsets of the week, depending on what you call an upset. Chargers Chiefs.
No, that's an upset.
Chargers,
That's not really an upset, though.
No, that is. That's an upset. That's an
I
upset.
mean,
Is
some
it
people
really?
thought it was coming. Some people knew it was coming. Some people
Nobody in
didn't.
the money pool.
Like the Chargers play hard, bro.
I'm not saying everybody. I'm not us.
No, but
you know,
listen, realistically, obviously not everybody in the world all picked the Chiefs. There's Charger fans that picked their team. But I'm saying,
but like,
OSA
but like if you're Drew, it's a divisional game. You know, you never know.
It is though. Like you act like divisional games don't matter. They play hard on divisional games.
Wait, but Drew, that's true. It doesn't happen. Wait, Drew, that's true. But what I'm saying is, in the OSA pool, we all picked Chiefs, and in the money pool, everyone picked the Chiefs. So it has to be.
But we really act like the Chargers ain't good though. The Chargers.
No, it's not. Nobody's saying that, but because the Chiefs is a better team, Chargers is good.
So then, Drew, why didn't you pick them if you fucking know everything?
Because Chiefs is a better team. I went with the safe pick. That's my pick.
All right. If the pick is safe, that means if they lose, it's an upset because the
world went again. Sunday night countdown. I mean Sunday night. The Sunday countdown.
They picked the safe pick.
They put the Chiefs because it's the fucking Chiefs.
Yeah, so that means it's a fucking upset.
Although they very talented, we know how talented Justin Herbert is. Keenan Allen is fucking one of my favorite receivers, Mr. Reliable, Mr. Route Runner. Even with that, it's like, yo, it's fucking the Chiefs. Like, you're not beating the Chiefs.
Yeah.
So the world picked the Chiefs.
Okay.
Of course, the loyal fans gonna pick.
Nah, that was a toss-up pick. It didn't matter whatever shit we was in picking it. Like, if you thought about it as a toss-up, either way, you was picking the Chiefs. But
I watched that episode, and it was all around the board. Chiefs.
That's what I said. And in the money pool, everybody picked Chiefs.
Yeah. Well, so
I watch y'all.
Sometimes you gotta gamble. Sometimes,
all right.
Sometimes you gotta gamble.
Either way, the moral story is that game was an upset. The Chargers with the upset victory. Even at home,
awesome.
Chargers
Justin Herbert throws 4 touchdowns in this game. Patrick Mahomes getting cute as he always is, with his cute little Riley Curry looking ass, doing a no-look pass.
But that receiver missed that. He missed that.
Totally missed it. Popped up in the air, and then one of the I guess like easiest but like coolest looking interceptions. I mean, he the safety dove for it, and ended up getting extra 2 interceptions for Mahomes. And time management was still bad for the Chargers. I felt like the whole time I was watching, I was like, man, these guys are gonna fucking blow this game in the red zone again. But they went for it, showed some balls, and got the touchdown when they needed it, as opposed to giving too much time to proven quarterbacks. And we'll get to those teams that made that mistake later.
Did you guys talk about the the Las Vegas game yet?
Not yet.
We ain't got there yet.
We've only got through 2 games. Okay. Way to be a part of the.
That's why I want to make sure I was in the bathroom. That's why I want to make sure.
Oh, okay. I didn't see you. Okay. Next up, we got Cardinals, Jaguars. Only cool thing I'll say on the Jaguar side of things is 106-yard kick return for a touchdown.
106, yep.
106 yard.
Him and Camardi got the.
Yeah. Crow got one in the corner at the end. I remember that was the best day of my life. One of the best days of my life. I was married, so that was the best day of my life.
I'm telling.
She can totally hear me. But other than this, the only other thing to Urban Meyer. Look, we're going to get to all the rookie quarterbacks later, all throughout this episode, but they are all played really, really bad this week. Did you guys see that flea flicker that they try to pull off? The Jaguars.
From Marquee.
Oh, yeah, it was bad.
It was one of Trevor Lawrence's interceptions that went for 6. It was a flea flicker. James Robinson tossed it back to Trevor. Trevor's backpedaling on his back foot. Throw the fucking clip in. It was fucking hilarious. I was like, well, that's a bad play. I was like, oh, this is a really bad play. And I'm like, that's definitely going to get. And yes, of course, it got taken away. Throws off his back foot, kind of like lollipopped it up there too. I mean, just begging for the safety to. Sure, he jumped the route, but I don't know if that was a full jump route altogether. But yeah, pretty bad. Big run games from James Conner and Chase Edmonds. Both look really, really good. James Conner getting 2 touchdowns in that game.
Cardinals
AJ
3-0,
Green,
right?
yeah, Cardinals are 3-0. Jaguars 0-3. Keep that in mind too, because I'm going to talk about another team that is undefeated. AJ Green looking pretty young. 5 receptions, 112 yards. Yeah, there's that game. Next up, Bears Browns. I don't think we should even talk about this. Justin Fields' debut. So
Nagy gotta go.
They try
to
kill Justin Fields in his first game.
He threw for 68 yards and was sacked for a total of 67 yards.
The entire game?
So
he had 1 passing yard.
if you count them all up. So they lost
you only got 4 yards of progress.
Yeah. So
That reminds me of NFL 2K.
And which one of you said Nagy needs to get fired? Matt Nagy needs to get fired?
I said Nagy needs to get fired too.
Yeah. So he was clearly like, there was no run play option. There was not using Justin. He thought, I swear to God, I think he thought Andy Dalton was still his quarterback. I was like, let's just do small pocket, like no check downs, like just fucking throw it deep.
Unfortunately, they play the team with a good defense, and it was
I understand that, but
it was just
play
like
calling was terrible.
It was like,
but again, they know. But again, they know the Browns got a good defense, and there was no plan for it.
Mm-hmm.
I think they try to take the most conservative route they could take to protect their quarterback. And
no, they didn't. They took every route to murder him.
That's what I'm saying. With that route that they took, they basically gave him a free lane to the ER because they was on his ass.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. If you're a Browns fan, shout out all of our Chicago listeners, all of Dev's family. Hopefully, Matt Nagy gets fired.
I had to check. No, I had to check on my father that day and shit after that game.
Come out.
Bro, are you okay?
If anybody asks any Yankee fan whether they're here or outside, if the Yankees would be at 90 wins close to the end of the season, the answer would have been fuck no.
Well, we're there.
The Yankees are officially here. We do have 5 more games left. There's no guarantee we're making it into the playoffs, but
you're gonna lose 4 of the last 5.
Damn sure. Set
Wouldn't
up
be
to
surprised.
Potentially make it in.
Get knocked out in the ALDS.
So that's all.
Get knocked out in the ALDS.
Thank you. I would like to not put any negative energy out in the air.
Sorry, dude. It's just I've seen this movie before.
Thank you.
Guys. No, but I had a dad call my pops and shit like, because we usually talk after the game just to see like how you feeling. But by halftime, I was like, Pops, I got to talk to you now. I just want to make sure you ain't off yourself or had a heart attack or some shit because he like, I don't even want to talk. Just like hung up on me.
If you're a Bears fan, just be happy that this might be the end of Ryan Pace and Matt Nagy. So don't worry about it. Just don't even worry about it.
Just wait it out.
Just don't even worry about it.
And quick side note, we talked about it earlier in the pod. The Cardinals won their 17th straight game tonight.
All right, next up, we got the Washington football team and the Buffalo Bills. This was a fucking thrump. At some point, it was 21-0. So
Washington defense, bro.
Yeah, I thought they were supposed to be good. It's the same guy.
-2 points. -2 points in fucking fantasy.
I want to say they're overrated. Maybe it's the fact that they have the quarterback play making them be on the field a little longer than they should be.
Yeah, 2 interceptions in this game for Taylor Heineke for sure.
Like I said, the quarterback play may play a role, but for the defense coming in that was hyped up, they haven't lived up to it so far.
With the line that they have, the defensive line they had, we definitely expected more.
I mean, but if the defense is out there a long time, we have seen defenses get tired.
Right, and that's what John's saying. Like, because of that could be a factor in it. But still, damn, do something, bro.
I used to cut.
Pretty bad. But Josh Allen, 4 touchdowns, runs in for 1. Josh Allen, fucking almost 400 yards, 358. Mitchell Trubisky got a completion, so technically, he had as many yards as Justin Fields did. Because. Yikes. Anyway, I don't want to dwell too much on that game, but I just want to shout out. There was a time where, can you think about this? There was a time that the Washington football team used to have Kyle Shanahan, head coach of the San Francisco 49ers, Matt LaFleur, head coach of the Green Bay Packers, and what the fuck is his name over in LA? What's his name in LA?
Chargers or
Sean McVay. Sean McVay, all in-house in Washington. Think about that. Pretty.
The Shanahan family.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It sucks to be them now.
I mean, they went on to be head coaches. They
went on to be great head coaches of teams that are basically undefeated. Yeah.
Right. Other teams that's not in Washington.
Yeah, exactly. They have Juan Rivera. All right, next up, you got Titans. You got the Colts. Andy Dalton and his two broken ankles. Carson Wentz and his two broken ankles. Went out there and threw an interception on a pitch. So I've never seen that before.
The shuffle pass pit.
Yeah, I don't know how that was possible. Ryan Tannehill back to Ryan Tannehill. 3 touchdowns finally. AJ Brown does go down in this game early. Since we want to keep bringing up fantasy, John, that's the only reason why you won.
Is it really?
One of the only reasons. Derrick Henry things, 113 yards, no touchdowns in this game, but did rush the ball 28 times. And his backup finally got some play and he got a receiving touchdown in this game. When it comes to the Colts, I'm at a loss for words. I don't know. I mean, the Colts are that team that was definitely hyped up in this season, with the weapons that they had.
Especially
and,
what they came off last season.
Yeah, exactly. And they are just possibly the best 0-3 team. No, they're the worst 0-3 team, I think, in the league.
Who's 0-3?
The Jets, the Giants,
Jaguars,
the Colts.
I say the Colts are the worst because, well,
no, they're the best. They're the best.
No, they were supposed to be good.
Yeah, right. But they still better than the other teams, though.
Sure, on paper, but what's worse as a fan base is coming off of look. All these other teams came off of bad seasons,
right? And they still bad.
The Lions
expecting bad seasons.
You heard the Lions are 0-3.
Lions are 0-3. Right. The Colts came off of a good season.
Hear about the guy that got that.
So they're the worst.
He's betting the Lions go like.
I get what you're saying.
There's a guy who's betting that the Lions go 0-16, and if he wins that,
because we didn't expect nothing from the other teams 0-3. We expect what we're seeing from them, but versus the Colts is like you got Carson Wentz. All right, this season y'all had a great season with old ass Phillip. Now y'all get hurt ass Carson, but if he's playing, y'all gonna have a good season and they start off 0-3.
I don't know what Pittsburgh gonna do though. Pittsburgh.
Yeah, we're getting there. Almost there. So next up we got Saints, Patriots, and man, oh man, do the rookie quarterback suck. I mean, all of them do. I don't know what's happening. Look, it's no rookie quarterback should start. That's just the way I see it. I don't think they should be playing all the time. Always. It's a big adjustment in the NFL. But again, now let's turn it around. Oh, Eli Manning threw fucking 30 fucking interceptions his rookie year. Look how he turned out. He won 2 Super Bowls, but he didn't win a shit ever since. Nobody respects him. But some
Cam Newton threw for 4,000 yards his rookie year.
True. Again,
Andrew Luck, 4,000 yards his rookie year. RG3, Kerry Washington.
Okay, where are all 3 of those guys now, John?
Don't matter. I named 3.
Where are all 3 of those guys now, John?
I named 3
of
those.
Those guys have. Where are all 3 of those? You gave the 3 worst fucking examples I've ever heard in my entire life. One of them can't get a fucking job.
Peyton Manning
Retired.
had a bad.
Who was the last one you said?
Was it like 22 interceptions Peyton Manning had?
RG3 is a backup forever.
Peyton had like almost 20,
Listen,
25, 30.
RG3 is a product of what happened with Vince Young when the head coach does not believe in you.
He's a product of injuries too.
Okay,
but when your coach don't believe in you, how can you succeed?
I get it. We're getting sidetracked here, but Mac Jones, 270 yards, 1 touchdown to 3 interceptions. So if you guys will just give me a minute. In your fucking face, yo. See, keep talking that shit about Zach. Look, your guy fucking sucks too. He's fat. He's out of shape. Get the fuck out of here. Get off
Russell
my
Wilson
guy's
had a
shit.
good rookie season too. Sure, Ed? Russell Wilson had a good rookie season as well.
Okay, how's he doing after he blew that Super Bowl?
Don't matter. He won a Super Bowl.
He
He's
got
been
the
to
one.
two.
I'll give him
First
that.
of
Yo,
all,
keep
my
having
nigga
hope that he'll
Cam
come to the
Brennan had a
Giants.
Super Bowl ring, but it was rigged because they wanted Payton to get a ring before he retired. That was a product of racism. That's why he lost that Super Bowl.
DQ just left. Yeah, DQ just left with it.
Nothing else crazy really happened in this game except for the Patriots suck and the Saints are back, kind of, maybe not really. Jameis Winston only 200 yards.
Not really.
Sorry, less than 200 yards, 128. Didn't have to do much.
Yo, Ed, Justin Herbert is another one.
Okay, cool. Let's talk about the Giants and the Falcons. John, Kev. Since you want to talk about
Giants dead ass is the worst team in the NFL.
Oh, the worst 0-3?
They're the worst because they lost to the worst team. Falcons is the worst team in the NFL.
No, the Jets are right now.
I don't think so. The Giants are.
I think the Jets are better than the Falcons.
I'm not gonna hold you, Dev. The Giants is what we thought the Falcons was last year, just a talent team. That's what the Giants is. What we thought about the Falcons and why we picked the Falcons last year. That's the bubble the Giants is in right now.
It's a team with a cool ass stadium.
So you guys want to talk about the game, or
for the Falcons to get their first win against the Giants? That don't look good.
That don't look good at all.
I'm not gonna lie, watching that game.
Saquon got a touchdown. Huh?
Who?
The Saquon. That was cool.
Bro, you gotta give he's coming back. Like, I don't like the criticism Saquon's getting because you gotta understand he's coming back from an injury and they're not throwing him in, they're easing him in. You know what I'm trying to say?
They literally started the season saying that he wasn't gonna be on a pitch count.
But they had him on a pitch count though. Because they said, I mean, that's not what they're doing. They said that, but they are slowly. His shit has gone up each game. The first game,
he got 22 touches today or this week.
Yeah, it was up. Compared, they was actually involving him in the passing game a little more. His touches this week was increased from week 2, and week 2 was an increase from week 1. So I'm expecting week 4. More touches. You got to involve him.
This will be the Saquon breakout week. Is that what you're saying?
I'm not saying it will be the breakout game, but it's gonna carry Saquon. Like Saquon is a very talented running back. Even with that questionable Giants O-line, Saquon's gonna get hit.
Okay, can we talk about how you let the Falcons march down and get in field goal position to kick that field goal?
That was horrible, but
that was uncalled for.
How you say you just know, like watching the game and the way shit's going, you just know some bullshit about to happen. And I'm watching. Once the Falcons scored a touchdown and the Giants couldn't score a touchdown in the red zone, it was bad. And the Falcons scored a touchdown. I'm like, yeah, shit not looking too good right now. We should be up at least 10 points on these niggas. But we're down. Fuck that. We went in the half down.
Mm-hmm. It was 6-7, right? That's what this fucking score was at half.
It was 6-7 or 10-6.
Hold on, let me pull it up. Yeah, it was 6-7 at half. So I unfortunately had to work this week, so I threw the Giants game on.
My God.
There was this kid who literally the minute that Joe Judge was hired, he was like, hey, I started an interview with Joe Judge. And I was like, yeah. He was like, we're going to the Super Bowl. I was like, okay. It was like when they introduced him. So he comes up, and I also had Red Zone on another TV. So, he's a big gambler. And he's sitting there and he's watching Red Zone. I'm like, yo, my man, what are you doing? He's like, I'm watching football. I'm like, yo, watch your Giants. Okay. I'm like, yo, watch the team. I was like, come on, you talked all that shit. Watch the team. Look, I sat in the burn. We'll get through it. I mean, we can just skip to it since we're on it. Final score, Jets got fucking blown out. But improvement for Zach Wilson, only threw 2 interceptions as opposed to 4. Shout out to this little kid. Dev, I'm gonna send you this video after. But I want this kid to be on every fucking clip. There's this small child who is breaking down everything that is happening to the Jets offense. And Yeah, I mean, Zach Wilson's doing everything he fucking can. We lead the league in drops. We are the youngest team in the NFL. Still, somehow, even though we just got blown out 26-0, we are still in the top 15 defenses. We were top 10 up until this past game.
So you know what it sounds like? It sounds like everybody in New York owes Sam an apology.
No, it's not even Sam, dude. I think what's happening with the Jets in this current situation is
it's the same shit. It's literally the same shit.
It's what I'm seeing.
What did Cole say? History repeats itself, and that's just how it goes, bro.
Listen, there's not enough talent around there. There's not enough weapons. I don't know what's going on with them.
Not saying that is not talented. What if in the 3 years they don't get the talent around him? Are the Jets looking for a new quarterback?
No, that's different. That's different. Again, if things stay the same, like let's just say they decide to keep. They don't get any weapons, right? Is that what you're trying to say, right? They get no running back, right?
Yeah.
The offensive line doesn't get better, and the wide receivers don't get better. Then that's not on the quarterback. That's on
the organization.
Right,
that's on the GM.
Yeah, but Ed, that's my point. My point is Sam got a bulk of the blame for the Jets.
Of course, and that's why I support Sam, and that's why I'm happy for Sam that he's gone.
All right, and my thing is, New York Jet fans kept that energy with Sam Darnold. They have to keep that same energy with Zach. If Zach,
listen, you don't, but not in the first year. Not in the first year.
Rookie year.
I know it's
rookie year.
All the way across. Yeah,
I'm
saying if next year nothing changes, then listen. All right, so I listened to an interview with Robert Saleh on the Michael K show today, and Michael K and fucking Peter Rosenberg and Don LaGreca all asked him about my guy Denzel Mims. He goes, "What is happening with Denzel? Why isn't he playing? There's this team clearly. Elijah Moore is down with a concussion. Fucking Corey Davis can't catch the ball for shit. He caught 2 touchdowns in the first game, but he can't catch the ball for shit. 2 big drops. Put that fucking clip in. You'll see it. Zach throws an absolute fucking laser." A dime, and Corey Davis can't fucking catch it. His first interception came off of Braxton Berrios' hands. It's like Denzel Mims on the season so far has 1 catch for 26 yards that he ate all by himself. How about you put him in the fucking game? And Robert Saleh's answer was, he's not a scheme fit, and there's other guys to do this and this and that. There's no, we don't want to trade. And there's been trade offers for Denzel Mims, and they don't want to even accept it. The point is that what I've been seeing is that Mike LaFleur, being this fucking guru of an offensive wizard, coming from that San Francisco Kyle Shanahan coaching tree, is calling pretty vanilla fucking plays. There are no checkdowns for Zach. They want him to do too much. And I get it. It's rookie year. It's a rookie for everybody. First year offensive coordinator, first time calling plays, first time doing that. I get all that.
First year head coach, too.
But something's got to change. And again, I don't want it to be
done right away. Ask Ed, I don't understand why Mims is not playing. He must have did something behind.
I don't. There's got
something has to have happened behind the scenes.
It's got to be a character issue. It's got to be a character issue.
It has to be something indoors that they're keeping internally. They're not leaking it out.
Yeah, and Jamison Crowder not being there is not helping either.
So he's not going to speak out because he doesn't want to ruin his chance opportunity to play. So he's not going to speak out against it.
Of course not, but he needs to play. He needs to play. He's already shown when he was there. Okay, so that's the Jets and the Giants. Another rookie quarterback who sucked. Bengals Steelers.
Steelers is.
How about Joe Burrow? How about Joey Burrow? 3 touchdowns, only 72 yards, but he didn't have to do much because that defense helped out. And also,
Tyler Boyd showed up, man.
I mean, the Steelers offense just did not come to fucking play. Big Ben, 2 interceptions, threw for over 318, but clearly not enough. Najee Harris did get 102 yards in this game, but
I was hoping the Steelers bounce back and do their thing, but Big Ben really looks like
Steelers quarterback
last season.
Big Ben's done. He's holding the Steelers back. He's holding them back. Yep. He's done.
Do you think that this is like the next couple of weeks where Ben comes out and he's like, "Yeah, I guess I fucking suck. I think I'm gonna hang him up. I'm getting too old. Whatever." And then he just throws for
that's only possible if they had somebody that can take over the reins.
They got Haskins. They got
He's not gonna do that.
Haskins and
Who's gonna take over the
not ready.
reins?
Haskins
Dwayne?
is the backup quarterback.
No, I'm saying
So
Haskins they backup, right?
He's the backup quarterback. So if Ben don't start, he's starting.
Dwayne? Nah,
Guess so.
that nigga ain't
I
starting
mean,
shit.
Kev, you can coach him good and get him.
I'm
ready.
pretty sure at this point, his arm is better than Big Ben's arm right now. It may not be as accurate, but his arm is better. Big Ben's arm he's done. And he's hurt.
If you're saying that, and let's say partially, maybe I agree with you, just because anything's better than what Ben's doing. Beneficially, how's that gonna look to the team just off the rip with the next 3-4 weeks? Let's just say.
If Haskins performs well, they're gonna buy into it. If he sucks, they're gonna be like, "Yo, we gotta sign somebody. Somebody got
sign somebody, trade for somebody."
Yeah.
No.
The man that came into the league with the least experience out of his draft class by far, who still had the least experience in the league by far, is gonna do something for the Steelers.
Hey, it's a new home. You never know.
It's better than what's.
Listen,
there.
obviously, we based on what we've seen is a no. But change of scenery has been good for a lot of players. They fail in one area, but move to a new city, and there's a whole new career.
Yeah, but what those other teams didn't have going for them is Adam Gase wasn't attached to
I
them.
just feel like he needed a full season at least, or if not half a season with this extended week.
No, I'm saying, but the Steelers is a good football team.
Plays as a professional. Yeah, even if he's losing, at least he knows how to carry himself. But I don't think Dwayne's ready.
No, I'm saying, all I'm gonna say is the Steelers is a good football team. They got a good head coach. It's a good situation there. So for Haskins to do, his arm is better than Ben's right now. All he has to do is play the conservative role. Don't do too much. Follow, do what they tell you, and convert. And I think they'll be successful. Because that Steelers defense is still a good defense. This is a good team, you know? But it's just their quarterback Big Ben don't got it no more. He's really done.
Yeah. Well, next up, Drew.
Drew left.
I mean, he read your mind.
Good. Let's talk about this fucking game before he comes back. Ravens almost fucking lost this game. Ravens should have lost this game, but I did hint to it a little bit. Do not leave certain quarterbacks enough time to do what they can to march down the field. Now, it doesn't matter, I think, where the Ravens were on that final drive, and now there was some controversy that the game clock, it was technically a delay a game, but
no,
it's
it was
like,
a delay game.
On the field.
No. It was.
The clock on the field was apparently accurate, and the ones that we all saw on TV wasn't. That's what I'm hearing. Either way, Justin Tucker nailed a 66.
That's a cover-up answer, but they go with that. They should have lost. Ravens should have lost.
Justin Tucker nailed a 66-yard kick.
Which is dope. Shout out to him.
Which leads me to believe. And again, it was in a dome. So let's call it what it was. It was in a dome. Lions look good in this game, too. I don't want to discredit the Lions. DeAndre Swift played his fucking ass off. Jared Goff played his fucking ass off. A really, really bad team, now 0-3. Did everything they possibly could to beat the team that beat the Chiefs that would have made the Lions the best team in football, because the Chiefs are the best team. Were the best team in football. But here's my thing on kickers.
Okay.
Why the fuck can't all of them do that? Son, if I could start everyone knows this guy, right? It's kind of the basis of the name of our podcast, the Out of Shape Allstars. Everyone knows this guy's like, yeah, I would have went pro if it wasn't for my ACL, toward in fucking freshman year. Yeah,
that's all of us.
Right. And then there's always thoughts, right, where we're like, if I could go back, if I knew then what I know now. Listen, if I could go back, I think I've said this 100 times. I would just learn to be a kicker. Like, just fucking kick and just kick and kick and kick and kick. Why can't all these guys nail a 66-yard kick? I'm not saying it's always going to go in. Yeah. I'm just saying some of these guys should have the fucking
kick
power.
At that distance, right?
It's not like think about it. Do you think kickers sit and watch film of how other teams and even if they do, they're like, all right, well, that was 20 minutes of my day.
You gotta run sprints.
Bro, what else are they doing all day?
To get that reference, you're cool.
Son,
lower body
what else
workout.
are they doing all day?
Lower body workout.
What are they doing all day?
Quad workouts, ass workouts.
Son, they should all be practicing a 66-yard kick.
Yeah.
all of them, until they can get it.
I would say it's a little much harder to hit in an outside setting, but
I understand that it was in a dome. But I'm saying, in a dome, every NFL kicker should be able to kick a 66-yard kick. And shouts to Justin Tucker, he's the GOAT.
No, shout out to the Cardinals for that bogus ass 68-yard field goal attempt that ended up going to the crib.
Yeah. They tried, but I'm saying he should have hit that. He should have hit that. All right. Next up, we only got a couple more games here until we get to the game of the week, because they were great games, these final ladder. Dolphins Raiders final score 31-28. Dolphins are looking good without Tua Tagovailoa, Kev's boy.
Jacoby Brissett winning.
They had Jacoby in that game, but defensively they were doing all right. Derek Carr throwing 2 interceptions, I believe, in this game, if I'm not mistaken. Only the 1 interception.
And Raiders are undefeated, correct?
Yep, and Raiders are still undefeated. Best 3-0 team?
No.
They beat the Ravens.
They're not better than the Cardinals.
Ravens beat the Chiefs, though.
They're not better than the Cardinals.
You don't think they're better than the Cardinals?
No, Raiders not better than the Cardinals.
Are the Cardinals better than
the Rams?
Are the Cardinals better than the Rams?
Rams might be the best 3-0 team.
Yeah, I think Rams is the best. Other 3-0.
All right, cool. So there's not much to talk about that Raiders game.
Ravens are not 3-0.
Except for that bogus pass that nigga could have caught.
Raiders.
Oh, Raiders.
Definitely could have caught that pass.
Can we talk about the best duo to touch the field since Randy Moss and Tom Brady? The best duo to wear the gold and blue. To wear the gold and blue since fucking Torrey Holt, and fucking Kurt Warner.
Kirk Cousins and Justin Jefferson?
Yeah. Can we talk about Matthew Stafford and Cooper motherfucking Kupp?
2 white men.
Word.
2 old white boys. But, I just want to quickly do
but they cooked it though. They cooked it.
Yo, if you haven't seen, if you guys haven't seen Shane Gillis' stand up, it's free on YouTube. Please go watch it. He's already got over 1 million views. He does this thing where he talks about race and football and how it's a great bit, but he's a white dude and he goes, it's funny now. It's every time I see a white guy on the field and they do something good, I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Fucking no way, man. Holy shit, he's a receiver and he can catch. Fucking sick, man. So yeah, shout out Cooper Kupp. Shout out Matthew Stafford. Matthew Stafford's a Hall of Fame quarterback, no?
He's gonna make it. Yeah,
he's gonna make it.
Yeah,
he will.
Nah, First Valley.
He wins the Super Bowl. He wins the Super Bowl. He makes a Hall of Fame cap.
He's gonna make it. He's gonna make the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, eventually they'll put him in there. He wins the Super Bowl. Most definitely they'll put him in there eventually.
Deshaun Jackson. Did you guys know he still played on the team?
I did not know he played on the Rams.
I knew he was on the Rams. He got signed to the Rams a minute ago, bro.
I thought he retired. 130 yards.
I did not know he played on the Rams.
On 3 catches.
It's a good place to be at because he's from Cali.
Yeah.
So, pretty cool. Tom Brady did everything he could. 432 yards and a touchdown.
A lot of injuries on Tampa side, though. A lot of injuries on Tampa.
Yeah. Gronk got shaken up for the first time in a. Whoa, no way. Gronk got shaken up. Get out.
Bro, the way he got hit under his ribs, it should look crazy, but
he got popped.
He is highly likely to be back next week. X-rays came back negative, so.
Yeah. You think he should just be like, yo, fuck this,
man?
No, hell no. He having too much fun.
He should give himself another ring if he can.
Gronk love this shit. Gronk
he really does.
Football.
But do you think that hit reminded him of why he retired in the first place? He was like,
he just no.
Laying there like shit. I should have stayed my ass home.
Gronk did when he got hit. He did what you just did with the comedian. Oh shit, dude! Fuck! Oh man, that was good hit.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, dude.
Okay, dude, right? That shit. I got out like, oh shit, that shit really hurt. No.
He's crazy. But Rams is the best team in football in my opinion right now. Buccaneers, that's what you fucking get. That's what you fucking get, Tom. Oh, and also they're hyping up the fucking return. We'll talk about it when we get to our pick'ems. But dude, the fucking commercial. Tom Brady's gonna go to New England and play. This next week.
They're hyping that shit.
The fucking commercials are just so
yeah, you know, we fucking missed Tom, but you know, he got us fucking 7 Super Bowls. What you gonna do? Yeah, he's a prodigal son. He's coming back home. I guarantee you that Tom Brady, not only is he gonna get a standing ovation, not only is he gonna beat the living
He
shit
definitely
out of the
gonna get
Patriots.
Man,
standing ovation.
gonna
Why
cry.
would he not?
Listen to me. Not only is he gonna beat the living shit out of the Patriots team because
For
they're
real.
not good, he's gonna convert like I would say 30% of that stadium into Tampa Bay Buccaneer fans.
After they see how good he is.
I guarantee you there are more Brady jerseys than there are Patriot jerseys.
Patriot jerseys, yeah.
So like that being said, there will be like Patriot jerseys that are Tom Brady that counts as a Brady jersey.
Right.
But you're gonna see gold, Buccaneer Brady jerseys and old school.
Most of the Patriots jerseys you're gonna see are gonna be Tom Brady jerseys.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You might get like a.
What time is that game? 4?
I don't know. We'll get to that.
Nah, it's Sunday Night Football.
Oh,
Sunday Night Football.
Shit.
That's gonna be a terrible Sunday Night Football game. Okay.
I know Bill
Next up,
Belichick is in the kitchen
Dev.
cooking up some shit.
Devin.
Oh yeah, he definitely got
Luther.
He got something for Brady, bro.
Nah,
Brady
it's
gonna
over.
win, but he could.
Yeah, I was just saying Brady's definitely gonna win, but don't.
We'll get there. Let's
Who
when we get to our picks.
Who
Let's
knows
just
that
finish
man
up the
better?
recap. Let's just finish up the recap. Devin,
Who knows
Luther,
that man
Johnson.
better?
Yes, sir.
Your Minnesota Vikings
Finally put one off.
now have a win under their belt.
Let's
They won
go.
I
Two.
believed.
Let's go.
You believed. Everyone else on this podcast definitely did not. The Seahawks are trash. Dalvin Cook goes down early scratch in this game.
Alexander Madison stepped up.
Alexander Madison said, I don't give a fuck, 112 yards. Kirk Cousins, 3 touchdowns, over 300 yards. And Russell Wilson, Kev, you got anything on your boy Sussel? Sierra's man?
Nah, Russ is still the truth, man. I know what happened in that game, and Russ, deadass doesn't have a defense like he should.
But what about Jamal Adams? He's very good.
Yeah,
Yo, y'all see that video
That's
of
one
Sierra
player.
dancing to Wild Side or Wild Thing, whatever shit called? That song by
Sierra?
Harmony. Yeah, Sierra dancing.
Dude, I'm so fucking over them. They're so corny.
Nah, it's a good video.
Nah, I can't.
Quick YouTube. Let's see what we looking at.
I can't. All right, cool, awesome. Shout out to the Vikings for winning their first game. Packers 49ers and another game. And the trope of the guy that posted that video. Like,
Wild Side, Johnny.
They
Wild
left
Side.
too
Not the
early.
video.
They left too early. Now look at them. So Packers actually basically had this game in control until the end there. I think they kind of like backpedaled a little bit. This was Sunday Night Football.
That's
Jimmy
lucky
G,
man.
again, you know,
Lucky man. You heard that? Lucky man.
I saw
Shout out
this
to
crazy
him.
stat. That Jimmy G
Word.
has not lost consecutive games in a regular season.
Who?
Jimmy G
Jimmy
has
G.
not lost 2 games back to back in a consecutive season.
Okay.
Doesn't count when he's hurt. So
And my guy Trey got out there too.
yeah, Trey got a rushing touchdown, I believe, right?
Yep.
For a second.
Got a rushing, got a rushing
And then he didn't throw for one. He did go back out there, but it did get stuffed. But 49ers were in this game, almost actually took the lead late until Aaron Rodgers had 30 seconds and no timeouts. And
got it.
The Niners
much.
fucked up. They should have never went for. They should have just went for the. They scored way too fast.
they needed the touchdown. They needed the touchdown. That was the problem.
Yeah,
You
but
can't like be waiting to score. Like you know, you
Nah,
guys
they
score
still
when you
scored
score.
too fast. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you can't, but you can't wait to score.
Look,
though. Like,
if you're
can't burn
kicking a
time.
field
I'm not gonna
goal,
lie.
you
When
can't-
you're at the end zone, you have to have at least a 5 to 10 plays in your playbook that's guaranteed touchdown. I'll run this, we scoring.
right.
Yeah, that doesn't really always work out in the NFL. And
Nah,
final
They
game.
fucked it up. Once I seen the time, I knew some shit was gonna happen. Then whoop, there goes
Monday
the
Night Football.
bad man.
A stinker of a game. Drew, you really thought Philly was going to pull this one out, huh?
What? What are you talking about?
Monday Night Football.
Monday.
Oh no, there's no way Philly was winning that game.
I totally fell
right?
asleep on the football game, to be honest with you. I fell asleep.
Yeah. But you thought they were going to pull it out.
I did.
Yeah.
I wanted to win the money, so I did.
Yeah. Well, Cowboys are
there's
awesome.
no way you thought Philly was gonna ever win that game.
No, but like if I pick Dallas, I would have definitely lost the money anyway. So I had to pick. I was
foul language.
I am a Giants fan in that division, and never for 1 second did I think Philly was gonna win that game.
No, you know the team that screwed me over was Seattle. That's who screwed me over, bro.
You really felt comfortable saying that, like, yo, you thought they was gonna pull it out, like.
All right, John. Anyway, the highlight of this game is not the game. It's not what happened in the game. It's
they got 21 points.
It doesn't matter. It's the Manning simulcast. Okay, that's it. I'm in love. I love it. This shit is so fucking fun. You got Eli flipping the double birds, not knowing if he could.
They gassing up LeBron.
You got LeBron coming in. LeBron also they had LeBron in. Peyton gasses him up saying, "Hey, man, I want to throw 55 touchdowns for you, man." And he was like, "Yeah, whatever." And LeBron said, "Well, I think I would have stayed playing football if it wasn't for the quarterback that was throwing to me. He kept getting me all fucked up, da-da-da." Can you imagine being that guy who, like, your whole life, you told your kids, like, "Hey, I used to
they
go
were
to LeBron
watching
in high school."
They were watching the game.
Yeah, sure. And be like, "Daddy, he said you suck. Yo, you
Hey,
ain't
Daddy,
shit."
weren't you LeBron's quarterback in high school?
Right.
Son. So I'm fully in love with the Peyton Eli broadcast. Again, when the game sucks, like when the game's not fun. If I care about the game and I actually want to watch it, I kind of want to watch the game. I don't want to listen to two. Hi, what's going on? They're definitely letting it rip, man. I think it's super cute that they call each other E and P.
Stephen A had his top 5, and he put Dallas in the top 3.
He hates Dallas.
List.
And he don't even like Dallas. Is Dallas really that good of a team? Like, is it too early? Have they faced enough competition? Because again, they lost in the close game to Tampa. Then they lost.
Second game was definitely questionable.
Second game it wasn't. Who they play?
You know what Stephen A's list does? It's from week to week, so it's not like encompassing of the full.
All I'm gonna say is definitely early.
John, you're being a hater, yeah. John,
it's definitely early, and when it's time for us to really be like, ups, when the shoe drops, we're gonna see it because the shoe is definitely gonna drop. And like Stephen A said, America's football team is an accident waiting to happen, and you will see.
Stephen A coins that phrase.
I don't listen to anything Stephen A says.
You will see. I'm not gonna lie. He's been on the money on the Cowboys for at least almost a decade now. But
all right, that is it for
that's week 3. That's the wrap
week
up
3.
Week 3.
Y'all niggas better start this pod. I'm going to sleep, man.
All right, let's go.
I'm just happy Dev saved this clip for future references. My point was proven in the 30-second clip. It was beautiful.
All right. We're going to get into...
John will only do with the wild, like, weed theories when he doesn't even smoke that much weed. It's crazy.
For real.
You would think
I get John, he's vaccinated, just not the coach.
You would think he'd be a pothead, but he's not. But let's recap week 3. Now we'll get into our NFL pick'ems for week 4. Now, we discussed it earlier.
Oh, wait, there we go. Let me get the app out.
DQ, where's your app?
Right here.
I'm gonna download it right now. Hold on. Sorry.
Already my picks already.
You for real, Eddie?
Oh wow, no, I'm joking. I was trying to do DQ.
Wait,
let me get the pod app out.
Like I said last week.
Oh, I got.
We just learned how to do because I know you had to click on the
game.
Fantasy shit.
DQ drunk. He didn't know he had to pick on certain things.
Last week we had a tie at the top between myself, Eddie, and Drew. John had 11 wins. DQ had 10, and Kev is at the bottom. I think Kev been at the bottom pretty much every week.
Yeah, be like that
so far. But let's get into our picks. And again, we're gonna make our picks on the app so we can lock them in for the week. So Drew don't be switching later on. We're gonna put them all in.
I did that once, and you fucking screwed me over. Whatever.
Whatever. All right, so we're gonna get into the pick.
Pick
Thursday
one is
night.
definitely all around the board, but yes.
So, who got the spreads? Who got the spreads?
I'm working on it. You sure it's going to be all the way across the board?
All right.
For Thursday's game?
Yeah, I'm just stalling. I can't find
Thursday
Thursday's
night.
game. It's got every other game out here but Thursdays.
It's the Bengals.
I got it. I got
Jaguars.
Thursday's game.
All right, so Thursday night, we got
Thursday
the
night
Jaguars
football.
and Bengals. Johnny, what's the spread?
At Cincy, total over under 46, and the Bengals is favored by 8 points.
All right, so who you got, John?
This picture, bro.
I'm taking the Bengals. I think
Bengals. I think
Is
we're all
this,
taking.
is this all around?
Yep.
Yep.
That's why I said it was all around because of the matchup.
I was joking.
Bengals. All right, Sunday at 1. We got the Panthers versus Cowboys. John, you got the spread?
Cowboys, Panthers.
Yeah.
Yes, I got the spread. Cowboys, Panthers. Dallas is home. The over-under is 50.5, and Dallas is favored by 5 points.
Who you got, John?
I'm going to take Sam and the good-looking 3-0 Panthers.
Kev, who you got?
Dallas.
Ed, who you got?
Okay, Panthers will get their first loss of the season because they'll actually play a team that has more than one win. So, Cowboys.
Just remember, way back when, one of Sam Darnold's only wins as a Jet was against the Dallas team with Dak Prescott as QB and Ezekiel Elliott as the running back.
Yeah, no Christian McCaffrey probably. But
All right, Drew, who you
But he
got?
still got weapons, though. And Dallas
I am
defense is
taking
not
the
really
boys and the over.
You got the boys and the over. All right, DQ, who you got?
You already know who I got. Dallas.
Yeah.
Got Dallas. I'm going with Carolina. All right, next up, 1 o'clock as well. We got the Browns versus the Vikings. John, give us the spread.
Browns, Vikings, 1 p.m. at Minnesota. The Browns is favored by 2 points this game, and the over-under is 51.5. I got the
Who you
Browns.
got? Kev,
Yeah, the Vikings.
Eddie, who you
I
got?
got the Vikings as well. 2 points. I mean, give me that.
All right, Drew, who you got?
I got the Browns.
DQ.
I got the Browns.
I also have the Vikings, man. Next up, we got the Lions versus the Bears. John, what's the spread?
All right. The Bears is home against the 0-3 Detroit Lions team. The over-under in this game is 41.5. And the Bears is favored by 3 points. I was going to go with the Bears, but with that horrendous performance last week on the pool, on OSA pool, I'm switching my pick, and I'm going with the Lions this week. I think Lions finally get on the board.
All right, Kev.
Yeah, Lions.
Ed.
First win for the Lions this season. If as long as Matt Nagy keeps doing what he's doing with Justin Fields, it's got to be the Lions going forward.
All right,
Bears are going to
Drew.
be pretty bad.
Switch my
Drew.
pick back and forth. I'm a Bears.
All right, DQ.
The Bears.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Lions. Lions could have had a win last week against a way better team, and as long as Nagy is there, they're gonna get my guy Justin killed, and I think Lions pull off their first win of the season. All right, next up we got Texans, Bills.
1, 2, 3.
Spread?
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, right? One around the board.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
around the board. We're all
It's the
taking the
Bills.
Bills.
It's the Bills. Yeah, we're all taking
Around
the
the
Bills.
board, but the spread on this game, they got the Bills favored by 17 points.
God damn.
And the over
They're not
under,
going to cover that.
and the
17.
over
They're
under
not
is
gonna cover
47. So if the spread is 17, this is definitely got to be an over game for them to at least cover spread. So I like the over, and I like the Bills for the spread.
Mhm.
Gotcha. Up next, we got Colts, Dolphins. John, give us the spread.
All right, for the Colts, Dolphins, another 0-3 team visiting another struggling team. The Dolphins is favored by 2 points, 1.5, over under 43. I think the Colts is another team that finally gets a W on the board. I'm going with the Colts.
All right, Kev.
I got the Dolphins.
Ed.
This could determine everything. This could make or break me. This could make or break my season. So that being said, Tua's not. Anyone know what's going on with Tua? Is he back? Is he not back?
Didn't they put you on IR?
How long is
There's no injury reports for
I was
Dolphins
like
right now.
8 weeks.
Yeah, it's at least 6. IR is at least 6.
Well, all right. Yeah, fine. The Colts can get their first one of the season.
All right, Drew.
Nah, I'm taking not Miami. I'm taking
All
the
right,
Fins.
DQ.
Got the Colts.
I got the Colts as well. I think they get their first win of the season. Next up, we have the struggling Kansas City Chiefs versus the struggling Philadelphia Eagles. John, give us
All
the
around the
spread.
board?
Yes, please.
Wait a minute. They lost 2 games?
Yeah, Chiefs
Yeah,
lost the game.
yeah,
They lost
to
the
your
Ravens and
team.
Chargers.
No, they
Fucking
lost to
whatever.
my team and the what? Oh yeah, and the
Chargers.
They
Chargers.
just lost to the Chargers.
Chargers. Okay.
All
All right,
around the board.
Chiefs.
Oh, definitely all around the board.
Chiefs.
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 Eagles.
Over.
No way.
The over on this game is 54.5.
Oh!
The Chiefs is favored by 7 points.
God.
That's it.
Yeah, 7?
Yeah, it's 7.
Damn.
Well, Vegas is never wrong. Yeah, we'll see.
Sometimes it's wrong.
All right, next up, we got 2 of the best teams in the NFL right now. We got the New York Giants versus the New Orleans Saints.
Is it all around?
All around?
I don't know about all that all around.
Okay,
Okay, yeah.
Let's get the spread, John.
But all right. Now, because on the app we use for the pool is a little different. On the app I'm using, it has a spread, so the games are all mixed around. That game's all the way on top. All right. The Giants is visiting New Orleans in New Orleans. A 1 p.m. game. The Saints at home is favored by 8 points. And the over-under is 43.5. I think this game will go over, and my team, the Giants, will get their first win of the season. It's going to be a beautiful week for all the teams that's going in, except for like 1 or 2. But yes, Giants win number 1.
Now that we know John is a liar, Cass.
Giants winning, big. Let's go.
I'm not gonna lie, the Giants could beat the Saints. It's not.
Yo, it's funny when I said all around, Kevin went like
beat
this.
the Falcons.
Kevin was just shaking his head like this.
Listen. Yeah, I give my man Danny Dimes a lot of crap for turnovers. I love Jameis, but he's also someone that's big on turnovers. So don't act like he could throw 3 picks in that game. He could throw 3 TDs and then throw his team right out that game with 3 to 4 picks.
But he gonna throw them TDs.
All right, but that's my point. As long as he throws those picks, we might have a chance. He's also a turnover-prone player.
The only difference is that I think that the Saints offense can capitalize on the turnovers that the Giants make, but I don't think that the Giants offense can capitalize on the turnovers that the Giants defense
I understand that. I understand that point. I'm just saying when turnovers is involved, everybody has a chance.
Yo, how awesome would it be if Jameis Winston throws a bomb, picked off in the end zone, right? Daniel Jones tries to hand it off to Saquon, fumbles it. Jameis Winston, all the Saints get the ball back. Jameis Winston tries to throw a short pass into the end zone. That's intercepted. The corner's stopped at like the 50-yard line, trips and falls or some shit. Then Daniel Jones throws an interception. It would just be a great.
This be the shit that dragged the episode on. You're dumbass. Shut the fuck
I'm just saying, I hope it happens. I hope it happens.
Ed, who you got?
I got the Saints. What are we doing?
Drew, who you got?
Saints.
Ooh, this next game is all aboard too.
W.
I don't think so.
All right.
All around.
But,
I promised myself that I would not do something this year.
This game is so all aboard.
But
all around.
Johnny's taking your seat at the game just to watch the Titans beat your ass.
Next up, we got the Titans versus Jets. John, all around.
Titans.
Titans.
But give us a spread.
I don't. I'm not picking the Titans.
Okay.
Fuck out of here.
I know you're picking in the pool though.
I'm just swear to God, I have a thing now where I'm not rooting against the Jets anymore. I'm done
I'm
doing
not
that.
rooting against somebody.
I'm not doing it anymore. Not for
John,
money, not for integrity, not for the podcast.
Drew,
I'm
like,
not
look,
rooting
I ain't
against
Okay,
the
so
using
you
my
got the
money
Jets.
on it.
Great.
I got the Jets.
Drew, who you got?
I got the Titans.
He's not a writer. He's got the Titans.
I am a writer, bro, but I see what it is. We're playing the Titans, bro.
All right,
Okay.
now, John,
What the fuck
am I doing?
doing?
Not a
All
writer.
right.
You got this for
Over under for this game is 45.5, and the Titans is only favored by 8 points.
See, trap game.
Seven.
Yeah.
Well, seven.
I
They're
took
favored by
the
7.5.
Jets last 3 weeks.
Not a
Drew
writer.
said, look, Drew said I ain't a dummy. That's what
I took the
said.
Jets last 3 weeks. I took the Jets. Like, come on.
Now this is
Not
a
a writer.
good game because they're both bad teams. We got Washington Football versus the Atlanta Falcons.
Washington
All
football.
right, give us the spread.
All right. Washington Football Team versus the Atlanta Falcons, which is also the last 1 o'clock game of the Sunday schedule. Atlanta is home. The over-under is 47.5. Washington Football Team is favored by 1.5. But I'm going to go with the Falcons this week. And me picking the Falcons is a 99.9% chance they lose. I'm picking the Falcons this week.
All right, Kev.
There's a 99%.
Who did I pick? Let me see.
Football team versus
See, I should have
Falcons.
picked the Falcons last week. Maybe the Giants would have won.
Yeah, I
Yeah, you
got the
should've.
Falcons this week.
Every time I pick the Falcons, they lose. I don't
All
think
right,
I
yeah.
ever picked them and they won.
I've
don't think I
got
have
the
either.
Washington football team.
Because I actually picked the Giants last week and Falcons won. All right, Drew.
I'm picking Washington football team.
DQ.
Falcons.
I'm a glad for punishment, man. I'm gonna go back
Next
to
game,
Atlanta.
man. The game of undefeated.
Going back to Atlanta. All right, next we got the game undefeated Arizona Cardinals versus the Los Angeles Rams. Danny, give us the spread.
Across the
All
board.
right, so this is the first of a couple of 4 o'clock games, and it's probably going to be one of the games, if not the game of the week.
Definitely.
The Rams Cardinals, the over is 54.5, and the Rams is favored by 5 points. Give me the Rams. I like the Rams.
All right, Kev, who you got? Kevin.
The Rams.
Marquee
Bro.
Jack. All right, Eddie.
Rams.
Drew.
Got
Rams.
the Rams.
DQ.
Browns.
I'm going Cardinals, baby. Gotta go with my nigga, baby.
I knew
Russ,
it. I
man.
knew you were gonna be the one to do it.
Baby Russ. Gotta go with him. All right.
Baby Russ. Can we stop calling him that? Because he's better than Russ at this point.
Nah, he's not.
Nah, he's
better
not.
than Russ,
That's a
man.
wild
Definitely
statement.
not. That's wilding.
Yeah.
You are wilding.
Just saying.
What
Russ
year
gets
is he
caught.
in? What
Russ
year
gets
is he
caught.
in, Ed?
No,
Three.
they started
Year
off 3-0.
Year
Doesn't
two.
mean they're gonna complete. This is gonna thing. Even though they have a good ass team.
I just don't like that name for him because I don't like Russ.
I don't understand why you don't like Russell Wilson.
Because everyone's sucking his dick.
But you would
You just want to
definitely,
be different.
you would definitely trade Zach Wilson
Nope.
for him to be the Jets quarterback.
Nope. I got the better Wilson. I'm cool with that.
Definitely
All
not.
right.
Definitely
Next up, we
don't.
got
See,
the
now I know you're not a
Seahawks.
writer. Look at you.
What? We don't. We don't got the better Wilson.
Don't say we. Don't say we.
I say we.
All right.
Don't say we.
Seahawks.
We is French, bro.
Seahawks.
We.
We. All right. Seahawks and Niners. Johnny, give us the spread.
All right. Seahawks Niners division rivalry game. This back to back went with the NFC West. Niners is home. Niners is favored by 3 points, and the over under on this game is 52. This is going to be a tough game, and the Niners is coming off a tough loss to the Green Bay Packers at home. Give me the Seahawks.
Yo, how do
Give me Niners.
Mhm.
Give me Niners.
Yeah.
how do one division got the Niners, Rams, Cardinals, and the Seahawks?
They used to be the joke, man.
They used to be a joke.
They used to be a joke, and now they're not.
All right, Kev.
So
who
there
you
is
got?
hope for the NFC West East.
I
West.
have. Let's see. What do I have? I got Seattle. Obviously, I got the dangerous Russ.
Mhm.
All right, Ed,
Mr.
who you got?
Unlimited. That's another reason why I'm fucking like that. It's so corny. Like I said it earlier. I kind of teased it. Johnny, I think you remember that's why you changed your pick. Jimmy Garoppolo has not lost 2 consecutive regular season games. Lost last week, not going to lose this week. Give me the 49ers.
Oh, no. It's the bullshit shit that the Seahawks pulled the last 2 weeks. They lost to Tennessee week 2, bad loss when they was killing them. And then week 3 cost me some money because they was up 10 points. All they had to do was win the game. Win the game. And they got – I can't pick the Seahawks again.
All right, Drew.
Pick your Niners.
DQ.
Seahawks.
I'm also going with the Seahawks in this game. All right.
Interesting.
Next up, we got the Ravens versus the undefeated Denver Broncos. Danny.
Okay. Well, the Denver Broncos defense is serious. So
yeah, they back. Yeah. They looking back at
Von Miller is back.
Yeah, looking like himself. Yeah. Right.
So this game might be closer than what everyone expects.
It ain't gonna be a high scoring game.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be. Some hits.
But
yeah.
The over under on this game is 44.5. Denver is home and they're favored in this game by 1 point.
Denver is favored?
Yes, by 1.
Wow.
That's why I was just looking at that. I'm like, ooh,
that's close.
CBS they got Ravens up.
I'm going with the Ravens, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Broncos win this game.
All right, Kev, who you got?
Yeah, I got the Broncos winning this game. It's controversial, but it is what it is. The way the fucking Ravens been playing, yeah, them games be toss-ups.
Right. Hey, who you got?
Well, the Broncos, the combined wins of the teams that they beat to be 3-0. So that was the Giants, the Jaguars, and then the Jets are a combined 0-9. So are the Broncos the real deal? Yeah, I'm going to have them win this game only because they're playing the Ravens, who can't catch the football unless your name is Sammy Watkins. So give me the Broncos.
All right, Drew.
Mark Andrews can catch the ball, and so, but neither here nor there.
One guy? Cool.
What?
Right.
He said Mark Andrews can catch the ball.
All right, Mark.
Himself.
Sammy Watkins, too. That's good.
Hollywood Brown. And...
yeah, dropped like 4 balls last week.
Okay, but I'm taking the Ravens, so fuck it.
All right, yeah, there we go.
Taking the Ravens. Fuck
all right, DQ, who you got?
We almost convinced them to pick the Broncos.
No, you really didn't. So
almost
you
did.
just chopping away at this argument, like
I was.
Yeah.
DQ, who you got?
The Ravens.
All right, I'm gonna go with the Broncos. Go with my nigga Teddy, who should still be in Minnesota. So
Teddy too well. Should be on the Jets at this point.
Next up, we got Steelers.
They be on the fucking Jets, man.
Packers all around.
No wait, Adam Gase would have been his quarterback. Would have been
all around 3.
The bad man.
Bad man.
All right, what's the spread, John?
All right, this 425 game at Green Bay, Lambeau Field. Packers is favored by 6.5, and the over under is 45.5. Steelers got a good defense, but I think the bad man torches them, and the game goes over. I see this to be I'm gonna say 38-21 victory over the Pittsburgh Steelers.
21 points for the Steelers. Wow. All right. Next up, we got Buccaneers, Patriots. Tom Brady returns. All around.
Game.
He's
all been
going
waiting
to
for.
violate them, son.
Yeah, he's really gonna shit. He's gonna drag his nuts on them.
He's going to violate.
So Tom Brady, the prodigal son returns.
The return of the Jedi.
You're the prodigal son versus the evil genius.
Bill Belichick.
I know the evil genius has a lot of stuff working around behind the scenes. He's scheming some stuff up. Just as bad as Brady wants this game, Belichick wants this game as well. But the Buccaneers is favored by 6.5 points. The over-under is 49. I feel like if the Buccaneers jump out to a big lead, Tom Brady will run it up on his old team in his old stadium in front of the fans that used to cheer him on. So
that show be so crazy. Though.
That being said, I got the over on this, and I'm taking the Buccaneers in a blowout victory.
Two things. If Brady really runs up the score, I will forgive him for everything, and I will. If he turns Patriot fans on him, and then second thing, what are the chances of Brady and Tom kissing in the center of the field when it's all over?
Brady and
who?
Brady and Belichick.
Oh, okay.
All right, we got one more.
I say Belichick gives him a head nod and keeps it pushing.
Yeah, they totally ignore each other, right?
I think so.
Like no handshake.
Right. No, it's gonna be a head nod.
I think it's a head nod. They're gonna keep it pushing.
All right, last.
It'll be interesting to see how the end of the game goes, but I think that will be a blowout of the game.
Monday Night Football. We got undefeated Raiders versus the 2-1 Chargers. John, give us the spread and who you got.
Yeah, I've been going back and forth on this game. This is a very tough game. Monday night, 8:15 p.m. Chargers is home. The Chargers is favored by 3.5, and the over/under is 52.5. It looks too good to be true, but still, I'll take the over on this game. But I'm gonna go with the Vegas Raiders. I like the Raiders to go 4-0.
All right, Kev, who you got?
Yeah, I like the Raiders in this one too.
Eddie, who you got?
I want to like the Raiders, but I love what I see from the Chargers. Hopefully, they don't blow this game again too. Divisional battle, as Drew always says. Give me the Chargers.
All right, Drew.
John, what did you say the over/under was? Just so I can lock these in.
The over/under was 52.5 for that game.
Drew, who you got?
Raiders are going to get their first loss. I'm picking the Chargers.
All right. DQ, who you got?
Got the Raiders.
I also have the Chargers piggybacking on Drew. They get their first L. And Asia Wilson out here busting Phoenix Mercury ass. But yeah, I got Chargers for that. And here is the picks for the week. Boom, boom, boom. We're gonna get into a new version, a new impromptu, very creative way of doing bag of the trash shit this week. Usually I come with the questions. This week I'm leaving it up to the guys. So in bag of the trash shit, myself, Drew, and Johnny have the pleasure of creating our own bag of the trash shit question. Cool. So kick it off to Drew. Bag of the trash shit. What's your question?
All right. Does Anthony Davis need to be the best player on the Lakers for the Lakers to win the chip this year?
Does Anthony Davis need to be the best player on the Lakers this season for them to win a championship? Bag of the trash it. DQ, kick us off.
Trashing it. That they're too stacked for him to even need to take that
fact.
to have carry all that weight for no reason.
Gotcha. Johnny, bag of the trash it.
For the same reason. I still think he has to play an implemental role. Lakers is stacked, but I think he has to be close to not the best, but literally a shade under that.
The number one on the team. But
I'll trash it because the fact that they have Russell Westbrook will also carry a lot of the load. So he'll take the load off for Bron and AD. So yeah, it's too stacked. Yeah, I'm gonna trash it.
All right, Kev.
Bag it.
Bagging it.
Because with him, if he stays healthy and him being in that starting lineup, bro, if he could stay healthy is the main thing. Right. He scores those points. Like, yeah, he's the tone setter.
Right. All right, Ed, bag of the trash it.
Yeah, I'm gonna trash it based on what the other guys are saying. I was thinking it was like AD doesn't have to do it all, right? LeBron will have his games. Westbrook will definitely have his games. No, but I'm saying he doesn't need to be.
Everybody's just giving a statement. Why?
It's just I'm not shitting on the question. I'm just saying that team is just too good. Look, Melo could fucking put up fucking 38 one day. Like, you never fucking know. He doesn't need to be. I don't think there's a lot of pressure, which is good for him because then I think he could just do his thing and focus on his health and focus on his game.
You don't got to worry about people like Kyle Kuzma and like Danny Green not making shots when they're supposed to. There's so many options on the floor.
There will be scapegoats because there will be Lakers that will be missing shots this year. They're not getting every shot.
Terrible
We'll be
scapegoat.
hearing it all year, like, oh my God, he's a bum. Get him off the team. So,
All right, but I'm gonna bag it. I think AD, bearing injury, needs to step up and become the focal point of that offense in order for them to take off. I think LeBron gonna be LeBron. We know what Russ gonna do. We know what LeBron gonna do. But AD, we know his potential. It just we always dealing with the injuries of what AD can be. I think this is the season where AD not only set them off to be the clear favorites for the ring, but also the future of Laker Nation. AD needs to step into this is my team. He needs to become that guy like LeBron, like D-Wade did for LeBron
Exactly.
in Miami.
That's what I'm talking about.
You got to step
Exactly
up.
what I'm talking
turn.
about.
It's your turn. So yes, I'm a bag it. AD needs to become the new LeBron in LA. So yes, good question, Drew. All right, John, next up, bag of the trash. What you got?
I'm gonna go with. I know it's early, but I think this is a good question. And after these first 3 weeks in the NFL, so this is the question I'm gonna go for bag of the trash. Bag of the trash. Are the Rams real Super Bowl contenders?
Kev, kick us off. Bag of the trash is Rams real Super Bowl contenders.
I think that's a stupid question. I think the answer is yes.
So you bagging it, dickhead?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. All right, Ed, bag of the trash.
Baggett, this is a team that's 2 years, again, not with the quarterback. I think they arguably have a better quarterback in Matthew Stafford, but this is a team 2 years removed from a Super Bowl.
All right.
So, yeah.
All right, Drew, bag of the trash.
Definitely bagging it. Like that is totally. They're gonna be one of the teams in the NFC Championship game. So yeah.
DQ.
I'm going to have to trash it. I feel this season they're not fully prepared to make another Super Bowl run, so they're going to take a step back, but it's not going to really affect them too much. You just might probably get to like that the wild card game, probably lose that, or probably beat that game, lose in the first round.
This is a clear definition of a nigga who don't watch football because you could tell that was a blanket ass. That was
yeah.
Then when this prediction comes true,
he said regression from last year. Last year, I don't even think they made.
Right, that's what exactly. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like this is the nigga who
they're undefeated.
He just did some PR shit. Just go say this. Just say this.
But they don't make the Super Bowl, brother. That's what matter. But still, they still can take a step back.
But I'm a bag it again because the switch from Jared Goff to
Matthew Stafford.
Matthew Stafford, I think it just the issues that was with Goff not being a quarterback that can really win you a game.
Goff is not bad because he can.
No, he's not. Yeah, he's not. But I'm just saying, like in regards to winning.
Yeah, Stafford is just better.
Yeah, Goff ain't.
No, it's just. Yes, Stafford is just better, but Stafford, more importantly, knows when to be more aggressive.
Right. Goff ain't gonna win you a game,
and that's just where it counts.
And quick question: how long you think before Goff acts out of Detroit?
No, that's what happens. You get traded there, you die there. That's just how it is.
Not Matthew Stafford.
Well, you get traded there. You get drafted there.
True, right, yeah, true.
You kind of, might,
Gotcha.
You get traded there, you die there. That's it.
All right, but I'm going to bag it. Good question, John. Now, my bag of trash question is this. We just seen Justin Tucker kick a 66-yard field goal. He's
the best kicker.
Justin Tucker, the
goat kicker.
Is he the GOAT? Is he the GOAT kicker? Bag it or trash it.
Bag it.
Kick us off.
Question?
Is Justin Tucker the kicking GOAT? Ed, kick us off.
Me?
Yes, Ed, kick us off.
So we did kind of talk about this. So I don't know. He's got one Super Bowl ring.
Yep.
But there's a guy by the name of
Vinatieri. He had fucking Peyton Manning and Tom Brady as his quarterback.
He got chips, man, and also.
Oh yeah, he had to make that field goal because there's plenty of kickers that make. Remember, what's the kicker's name that missed that field goal in that AFC title game against the Patriots? I think his last name was Cundiff, and he missed like a 20-yard field goal and went
Billy
straight
Cundiff, yeah.
It went straight left, and the Patriots went to the Super Bowl to lose to what's that team they lost to, Ed, in that Super Bowl? What's that team, Ed?
You talking about the Eagles game? Yeah, that was crazy.
No. Remind me of that team that year. It was a beautiful team. They rocked blue. They got that quarterback. They got the big brother that was a quarterback.
The Colts when the Colts finally won one? Is that what you're talking about?
No, I know some people be like, that's the G man, but what's the name of that team, man? What's the name of that team?
But
I mean, they lost to the Giants.
I knew everybody was going to say.
I mean, they won against the Giants.
But if you look in stats,
who won against the Giants?
Are you talking about when
Patriots lost? I'm saying.
Oh, you're talking about Patriots.
Lost to the Patriots, and the Patriots went to the Super Bowl to lose.
I got you, John.
I figure everybody will initially go out of Vinatieri, but if you look at their stats, Justin Tucker has a better percentage, and he has longer longs than Adam Vinatieri.
Didn't he have like a record for the most field goals in a straight?
Yeah, he's not more clutch.
But I'm saying, there hasn't. But Adam Vinatieri has been in championship moments, but Justin Tucker has been in clutch moments and made those clutch.
Realistically,
moments.
It's crazy.
It ain't been on the field of or the level of.
Realistically, Tom Brady has 3 rings because of Adam Vinatieri.
That's what I'm saying.
You gotta remember that.
Right, I understand that, but again, the fact is just kicking. Most in a game, if you're a semi-decent kicker, if you in a good kicking range, you can hit that. Justin Tucker, if he was in that same range, he would have hit that shit too, based on his stats.
I'm saying,
based on his stats, that's true. But I can't really say. So I'm going solely about the stats. Justin Tucker, based on his clutch game-winning moments, he's had more game-winning field goals than Adam Vinatieri. It just Adam Vinatieri won them
3 Super Bowls.
Listen.
Like he only.
I didn't get to the bag of the trash yet, but I think there's another kicker I'll take before Justin Tucker.
Martin Gramatica.
No.
Martin Gramatica? Or one of the Gramatica brothers?
I'm taking my man Sebastian Janikowski.
Oh yeah, he was pretty good too.
A good one too.
And he kicked deep field goals outside. He had some long field goals.
Did he kick a 66-yard?
But his stats ain't better than but Justin Tucker's either though.
I'm pretty sure Janikowski could kick a 66-yard field goal in the dome.
All right, so Ed, bag of the trash. I don't think I got you.
I'm gonna give it to him, man. I'll bag it. Justin Tucker.
Right.
But
Drew.
I'll bag that shit. We got the best kick in the whole NFL.
Who does?
Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. I'm bagging it.
All right, John.
I know you said that to be an asshole.
John trashing it. Adam Vinatieri for John. Kev?
Bag it.
All right, I'm gonna bag it as well. All right, we're moving on to a special star bench cut now on this one. It was up to Kevin, Eddie, and DQ to come up with a sports star bench cut. DQ, kick us off. Star bench cut.
Here's your scenario.
Okay.
You have.
And I hope y'all know Janikowski hit a 63-yard field goal outside.
Oh my God. Shut your ass up.
He kicked a 70-yarder that didn't count.
Kev, did you have a long day cleaning weights and stations today?
Nigga.
Refilling the hand sanitizer dispenser. All right, DQ.
Now all of a sudden I'm Drew at Home Depot.
Yeah, out of here. You're at Home Depot, yo. That's it, dog.
So you're in charge of having a celebrity all-star game, basketball, for charity, right? Okay. Everyone else has agreed to, like any celebrity you can think of has already signed on, but these 3 social media influencers. You got Filet, you got B-Dot 8.5.
Okay, B-Dot. I know
you got Famous Los. You got Star Bench Gut.
Who was the first one you said?
Filet.
I'm taking Filet. Filet, I'm starting.
Okay. So Drew, kick us off. Drew. I know what it is.
I'm taking Filet. What was the other 2?
B-Dot 8.5, Brandon Armstrong, and Famous Los.
B-Dot 8 for the bench, and you got 4 ain't star bench cut. Why you got 4 people?
You got
No, I
Famous
said
Los,
that's Brandon's real name. I didn't say.
Famous Los, B Dot, and Filet.
I don't know Famous Low, so I'm gonna cut him just because I don't know.
Famous Los is the dark skinned dude who's like beat us best friend, pretty much.
Yeah, he a clown. He a comedian too. But John, start bench cut.
Say his three names again. I'm starting Famous Low.
Filet,
Famous
Los, and beat at 8.5.
I'm start Famous Los.
B Dot is the one who does the impressions of the NBA players. For y'all don't know.
I'm a bench B Dot.
I don't know.
Oh, the one you said that'd be traveling all the fucking time?
Right, yeah. Right.
Yeah, I'm benching B Dot and I'm cutting Filet.
All right. Kev and Eddie, who I'm sure don't know who none of these guys
I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about.
J Lo, what's his name?
Famous Los, B Dot, and Filet.
Okay, so Filet, I know who that is. Okay. I know who that is. That's A1. A1 right there. Okay. And then V Dot benching, and I'm cutting Famous Low.
This is Famous Los.
That's Famous Los.
Yeah,
so what do these guys do? They're influencers?
Yeah,
but Filet,
social media
but
Filet,
Ed, you know who Filet is? He be like voiceover in like those videos.
Yeah, exactly.
Tween, back, bang, bang, spin back, cross, spin back, cross, tween, Filet.
Black ass nigga and shit. He blacker than me, but go ahead, Ed.
I will start that like Indian dude with the turban. They be doing that like slow mo,
right.
With the
little ball.
With the little ball. I'm gonna bench basically everything that comes out of RDC world. I'm gonna cut everything.
Yo, you put RDC.
I don't understand what the fuck this question was even.
All right, so I'm gonna start Filet. I'm gonna bench B Dot and cut Famous Los. All right, good shit. DQ. Moving on. Kev, start bench cut.
Start bench cut right now. I just went with like active receiving leaders right now. I'll give you the names, but regardless, I have my own idea of who I would start bench cut just in a regular year. But so start bench cut, Deebo Samuels.
Love it.
Tyler Lockett.
Okay.
Or Coop.
Like this.
That is the cup.
Oh, that was a good one.
And that is the order that they're in from.
That's a nice
top
receiving
right.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, right?
That's 1, 2, 3 right there.
It's Deebo
282, Tyler 278, Cooper 271. As of today.
That's a good.
I got it.
Good. John, start bench cut.
Before I get to the start bench cut, I know we. But shout out to my man Odell for making his return. And I'm looking forward for him to reclaim his throne as top dog. So
he's done a lot of things, but John
when was he ever top dog though?
Never. That one catch in that game that they lost.
He's arguably the most talented receiver in the league. But anyway, anyways,
stupid.
Back to the question. I'm gonna start Cooper.
Yeah, John.
I'm gonna bench Tyler and I'm cutting Deebo.
See, that's where I was switching.
All right, John. Ed, go.
I'm gonna start my little Cooper Cup because I've been in love with that kid since he's gotten in the league. I draft him every fucking year on every fucking team except for this year.
No burn for Robert Woods, bro.
No, Robert Woods is trash. But I will bench Deebo Samuel for the versatility. I like Tyler Lockett, but I'm telling you, Tyler Lockett catches the same ball. I said this last week. I don't think I've ever seen Tyler Lockett put his hands in front, like catch a ball in his chest. Tyler Lockett is just always catching those bucket passes from Russell.
But he catches those
and of course, and it's great. But I feel like he's like a one-trick pony type receiver.
That's a home run.
Home run ball is great. That's
great.
Home
runs versus triples, double single. He taking a home run every time.
But he be catching those like they just fall into it. Like, he makes the great adjustment, but it's like Deebo runs the ball, he runs jet sweeps, like you know what I mean. And Cooper is Cooper is just that. Fuck yeah. Fuck dude. Fuck yeah, dude.
Drew.
Now you guys start Cooper, and I'm gonna bench Tyler. I'm gonna cut Deebo.
All right, DQ.
Okay, so since I don't know who any of these players are, I'm just gonna trust Johnny and pick what he said.
Hey,
What did John say? What did John say?
I don't know. I know. I feel it's
I
accurate.
started Cooper, benched Tyler, and I cut Debo.
There you go.
Got you, sir. So it's hard for me to start a white man and stuff like this, especially
Cool.
But I ain't a hater. I'm not a hater.
Brings us back to the heated fireworks pre-show. This conversation right here.
Yeah, I should. You know what? I should.
What happened pre-show? Here we go. Dev is explaining his point of what made this shit go very sour and left pre-show. We almost didn't have a show today. Tonight because.
But again, like I said, I'm not a hater, and when it's real, and Coop that nigga. So
he really is.
Damn, I got great.
I'm going to start Cooper Kupp. I'm going to bench Debo, and then I'm going to cut Tyler Lockett.
I'm not gonna lie. I just love his name. I wanted to bench him. I didn't want to cut Debo. Like his name is Debo.
Yeah, he's got such a football name.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? His name is Debo. That's like
Debo,
it's dope.
yeah.
I didn't want to cut him.
Debo.
And that is our start bench cut. We're moving on to Marquee Misses.
I didn't get a start bench cut, but okay.
You ain't pick? You ain't do it?
No, I didn't do mine.
Oh, you didn't do yours. I'm sorry. Ed, start bench cut. What did you do this week?
My start bench cut is team that makes you most miserable in the state of New York. New York Knicks, New York Jets, New York Mets.
Okay. DQ, put us off in that order of you doing it in the order of which one that makes you the most.
Starting
so you
most frustrating,
most
cutting the least most frustrating.
Exactly.
Okay. So
Who
DQ
makes me the most frustrated?
Start,
will be
Hey,
the Mets.
not you specifically as New York, but yes, also you specifically.
Me specifically.
Obviously, the Mets make me the most annoyed because they do the same shit every year. That is, cause they'll do good then collapse. But the Knicks, the Knicks is a little bit different because I expect them to do that like the past few years.
I mean, they kind of.
But the Jets, they're like, well, football is so different because seasons like it always varies season to season. Like only certain teams can be elite as that they're running like in the mid 2000s. Like, but right now they ain't happening for them, unfortunately. So
you started the Mets, you benched
the Knicks and cutting
the Jets. All right, Drew.
I have the one that get me pissed off the most is the Jets.
Okay.
So I'm starting now.
Right?
I'm benching the Knicks and I'm gonna cut the Mets since I don't watch baseball like that.
Got you. All right, Ed.
I don't watch baseball like that.
Starting the Jets for obvious reasons. Cutting the Knicks because again, I've never seen promise up until last year and 2015. And the Mets are just, they're a depressing franchise. Again, I don't root for them, but it's depressing pretending to root for them for a little bit and then watching them collapse.
Got you. All right, Kev, start bench cut.
So what is it? Knicks,
Jets,
Mets.
So starting is what? The least most?
The most frustrating.
The most frustrating franchise, yeah.
Oh, okay. That's easy.
Sad franchise.
Most frustrating is the Knicks, then the Jets being benched, and then
that's what they just told you. That's why they just told you. They just said your order for you.
I don't give a fuck about the Mets. Like, we good.
Yeah, I know. That's why they said your order for you.
Yeah, that's it.
All right. Is that me?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, I forgot the Lakers had DeAndre Jordan. That's crazy.
The Mets?
The Lakers signed like 30 people. They have 30 people. They're just going to be picking people off the bench and holding the game. They have unlimited roster spots. I've seen them sign so many people. I'm like, what the fuck? How?
They really did.
Based off the people I know and off the fandom, I'm going to go for number one. They ain't show promise, but number one, I'm going to start the Knicks.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like all the frustration for these fandoms is borderline the same. But out of these three teams, the Knicks look like they're in the best position to do something currently. But I'm going to go Knicks because the back when there was free agents left and right, this such and such was free agents. Oh my God, he's coming to New York, coming to New York every summer.
Yeah.
And then to be like seeing Knicks fans get their hopes crushed, it's crazy. So I'm gonna start the Knicks, and I feel like this is like a Knicks town. Also, Yankees is a Yankee town, but the Knicks is really loved. Like the love between the Yankees and Knicks probably almost close between the two teams, if not like even.
Yeah.
Eddie could have thrown in the Yankees team.
No,
the Yankees.
New York loves
they
that
don't
Knicks.
frustrate you. Yeah.
The Knicks wins. I mean, the Yankees.
The Yankees don't frustrate you?
The Yankees
No, I mean
winning,
like they have championships.
that's what I'm saying. They have winning history, so it's like fuck it.
Yeah.
We didn't get it this year. We're gonna eventually get it. They have a winning
New York
history.
doesn't have a championship. It's the Bills, pretty much.
So, but I'm gonna start the Knicks. I am going to. This is tough. This is tough. I'm benching the Mets, and I'm cutting the Jets.
Fun.
I'm cutting the Jets.
You don't know how hard it is out here.
No, I'm basing it. Listen. I know
what you're basing it off of. John did it the right way. For sure.
All right. And I'm basing off my experience talking to other, trying to say like talking to Mets fans, talking to Jets fans, talking to Knicks fans, and just my like experience with the fans, and then my own perspective.
So basically, you're talking to Troy the whole time. That's what it is.
And that's all three of his teams. That's all three of his teams.
Yeah. Now, I personally don't give two shits about none of these teams, but what I can say is, once upon a time, I used to root for the Jets. I love me some Chad Pennington.
Chad Pennington was my guy.
I love me some Anthony Betts. I like some Lavernius Coles, some Vinny Testaverde, some Santana Moss, some Curtis Martin. I used to like some Jonathan Vilma, some John Abraham, some Sean Ellis. It's a lot of people that I
Jets
really
have some good names
with the Jets. It's a lot of great players that came through there, and I really fucked with them. They was a little edge in that could, and I always rooted for them to do something. They ain't my team.
Then
you're really gonna make
AFC Championship games was my God.
And Ed, no, I'm telling the truth because
don't tell me to stop.
No, I'm gonna cry.
The names that I just said, Ed know them was really those niggas.
But my man,
I'm gonna start.
Listen, I was a harsh critic of
them.
AFC
Championship games
I rooted for Mark Sanchez. I rooted for Mark. I wanted to see Mark win.
I'm going to start the Jets. I'm going to bench the Knicks, and I'll cut the Mets because I don't really care.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, I can't say that because the Mets had the Mike Piazza, they had David
Ray,
Jose Ray, they had their names. They had their Mets players. No, I'm just saying these players are beloved.
And that's what I'm saying. And all the New Yorkers I know eats Yankee penis. I don't see many. I don't really see
it's the reason why, though, if you think about it. I feel like everyone, even like people in New York who don't watch baseball, but clearly Yankees fans have a affinity to associate itself with something that's winning pretty much.
Yankees are associated with baseball, and it's associated with winning. Everybody knows.
Yeah, it was.
But if you think about it, the Yankees technically don't represent actual hardworking New Yorkers, though.
And no, it's crazy. This is another example, also, like I brought up before. Mark Sanchez.
That's a message to say. Did you just say that the Yankees don't represent hardworking New Yorkers? Are you kidding me? 75% of their fans are fucking like Con Ed construction workers. That's such a Met fan thing to say.
No,
let me explain. I'm basing it off the fact that you
can't
be an individual on the.
They bring their money and bring everybody in.
Yeah.
The Yankees.
Okay,
None of us can play for the Yankees technically right now. We have fucking beers, except for Drew.
That sounds crazy.
Workers.
But
that sounds like something you've been saying forever.
We're gonna move on to Marquee Misses.
So now you say fans is kind of.
This is the football players that you see that goes on the radar that might have a good week this week. So Drew, Marquee Miss player for the NFL Week 4. Who do you have?
I got Mike Williams off of the Chargers.
Mike Williams, Chargers.
Yeah.
Good pick. All right, DQ.
Sorry, read that again. Sorry.
Marquee Miss.
Play for the week.
Dak Prescott.
Okay, I go with that, I guess. But it's not the Marquee Miss, though.
No.
Marquee Miss.
So he was fucking with you. Who you actually have, motherfucker?
I was on the app. I locked my phone. Hold on. So the Marquee Miss, I'm gonna go with just Washington and Atlanta because that's gonna be interesting. Even
Oh no, it's not a game. You gotta pick a player.
Oh, player. Oh, okay. Let me think. Who's still playing?
Johnny, Marquee Misses player. Who you got?
That's why I told you to pick the game.
No, DQ be winging it, bro. He don't be watching we don't be watching the rundown. He just
you see, he don't know football like that.
They're DQ off the top like Drew. They be freestyling sometimes.
Freestyling, John. Marquee.
How did I get into this? I was trying to shoot him bail.
Nigga, I don't care if you watch it. You do the work. I don't watch none of these baseball shit, but I do the work for the pod. That's
my problem. I have trouble memorizing people's names in football.
Write it down.
I can't picture their faces.
Write it down. You
have go ahead, John.
Oh no! I didn't know DQ trying to jump in with his play. My Marquee Miss for this week 4. I'm going with Robbie Anderson.
This nigga DQ. Drew said I ain't freestyled in weeks. See, I ain't hear though. I heard him. I care. Marquee Misses player.
Calvin Ridley against the Washington football team.
I'm saying that because he needs Calvin Ridley to get him some fantasy wins.
Yeah, I need Calvin to heat up, bro. What the fuck?
It's hard when you don't got Julio on that other side. I'm just saying. He's good though. Talented, young talent. But when Julio's not lining up, all eyes is on you. So it's hard to get off.
All right, Ed, Marquee Misses.
I kind of want to say this. Actually, no. I should get number 1 waiver priority since John busted my ass this week. But with the injury of Christian McCaffrey, Chuba Hubbard.
Chuba, that's the nigga name?
What?
Chuba Hubbard.
That's the backup running back for the Panthers.
If you don't know his name, you will after this.
Chuba Hubbard. Say that.
Chuba Hubbard.
Fast.
Chuba Hubbard.
All right. I got for my Marquee Misses play, I got Alexander Madison from the Minnesota Vikings. I don't know what's going to happen with Dalvin Cook this week.
And what's going to happen is Dalvin Cook and CMC will play Sunday and squander. Marquee Misses.
Fuck you, John.
Yeah, it might be happen, bro. We will. I got Alexander Madison now.
Who are you picking?
Allen Robinson. Bears against who? The Bears playing this week?
The Lions.
Yeah.
Okay, so a big game for Allen Robinson against. Okay, we run with that. We'll run with that. Good shit, DQ. Good shit. All right, and last up, we're gonna do. When you hear this, our bold prediction for the week. Now, nobody got their bold prediction right last week, so we're gonna try again. I wasn't here, so we'll see this week. Bold prediction in sports. Kev, kick us off with your bold prediction. When you hear
I hate that my prediction is bold. But the Giants will beat the Saints in the, NOLA Dome.
Giants win against the Saints. All right, Johnny, kick us off. Or Johnny, go. Not kick us off, though.
I'll go this way. I was going to go pick the Giants. I'm going to say for this weekend, we'll have 1 win from the Yankees this weekend, 1 win from the Mets, and 1 win from the Giants.
Okay. Yankees, Mets,
Giants.
I'll get a win this weekend. All right. Eddie.
All right, I'm back on my bullshit because all of them are going to be Jets teams in a way, but there will only be 1 defeated team and 1 undefeated team.
Huh?
Mm-hmm. Get what I'm trying to say?
No.
So teams that are defeated that are 0-3.
Okay.
There's 4 of them right now.
Also, there'll be 1 0-4 team, and there will be 1 4-0 team.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Got it.
Got it.
You're saying the Giants will be the only 0-4 team?
Yes.
Makes sense.
Yes.
Makes sense to me.
And the Rams will be the only 4-1. But I'm not. I'm leaving it up to chance.
Right.
That's a lot. There's a lot that needs to happen to make that happen.
That's the crazy part. The Giants will win, but watch another team go 0-4, and Eddie still be right.
Exactly.
All right, Drew. When you hear this,
hiding behind them records.
You said hiding behind what?
Don't worry
Eddie's
about
hiding behind the records.
Okay.
Knock.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
You almost answered the door.
No, I got it.
Come on in.
The Jets. damn, this is the bullshit. He's gonna have 2 touchdowns, but that's all.
That's bold.
So they're just scoring 14 points.
14 points?
Nigga, against the Titans, that's bold.
Like that,
Titans is bold.
Damn.
Rider.
14 is a bold prediction? That's ridiculous. God damn.
Nigga, they go against the Titans, bro. They're not gonna win a chance, dude.
That's a true Jet fan right there.
I'm not gonna hold you.
Nigga, you was down on Jets for like about 5 years. So
I'm not gonna
shut
front.
up.
That's a good pro prediction because I might be going to a shout out.
You were like a down hated Jets for like 4 years. So stop
because we had Adam Gase. It's only because we had Adam Gase. Shut up.
Might be going to a shout out someday.
Nigga, all of a sudden I want to be a poo poo to Jets. I'm not true.
You're not a writer, dude.
You want to be
You're not a writer.
A poo poo.
DQ.
Hey yo. Okay.
When you hear this, because I'm a hater, the Yankees will lose all their remaining games.
Damn.
For the
Damn.
week?
Yeah,
God damn.
5 and lose, 5 in a row.
Is that
God
for this
damn.
week?
Yeah, the last game is on Sunday.
Answer.
Okay.
Fuck that.
Got you. So Yankees win for the rest, lose for the rest of the week. Copy.
Damn.
All right. When you hear this, Jameis Winston will have 4 passing touchdowns.
And
And 5 picks.
I ain't say nothing about the picks. I said 4.
Whoa.
I ain't say nothing about the picks. I said 4 passing touchdowns against the Giants. All right. That's when you hear this, and that's our episode 74 overall. Excuse me. 74 overall, season 2, episode 24. The whole crew's here. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for watching. We got new shit coming soon. ASO coming soon. We got the versus What If coming up.
I got us, bro. T.I. and 50, my nigga. Let's go. Let's do that shit.
Okay. All right.
No,
I like
50.
JD's gonna
Yeah, you got Johnny. You got Johnny's house. You doing 50.
I already
Get 50,
told
my
that we
nigga.
gotta do 50 and Ja Rule.
John said 50 and Ja Rule. But we gonna
Nah, 50 and Ja Rule. Fuck that shit.
okay.
I'm doing T.I. You do 50.
We can set up the What If of the 50 T.I. I'm not mad at that. But again, we got a lot of.
I got T.I., my nigga.
Okay,
I'm
gonna let you get it. All right, but
T.I. over 50, really?
Yes, nigga. T.I. got records, bro. I'm gonna show you the king of the
I
South.
know T got records. I'm T.I. fan, but
listen, we're gonna get to that later. Let me close it out. We got the good, the bad, the binge worthy coming up. We got a lot of dope shit coming up on the ASO, OSA, and the C2 network. We got the whole crew here. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you share. Make sure you rate. Get all your people involved. Make sure you check out the Dyken podcast where Eddie is there holding it down for us. We're going to have Brandon coming through on the pod soon. So make sure you just come back every week. But like always,
we out. Kevin, you can go to sleep now.
we out.
Look, you claim me the illest. You don't believe in yourself to forget it. You gotta put yourself up in position. Ice game on there, ice. And my ice game's been in the kitchen. How can you tell me to pick a religion? I'm 24 and I'm broke as a bitch. But I'm a millionaire rich in the spirit. Yeah. Hoping you get my plight. 24 hours in a day. Goofy ass niggas might die by night. Stand clear. Hands in the air, I know my rights.